What was the conversation? It was him or Joe Budden who can rap better?
It was
think
a top 5 for me.
No, Joe Budden could. I still feel like Joe Budden could rap
I think
better.
they was
than
doing like a jersey list.
Yeah, Joe Budden could still rap better than
What?
Redman.
I'm telling you, Drake could probably rap better than Mos Def.
Matter of fact, I take that back. It's closer to it's debatable. It's debatable. Now I'm thinking about it. Before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And all the really funny stuff, the stuff we can't really talk about on YouTube, please go check out our Patreon.
A.M. Genius. What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking, there's no debate. You can't ignore the great. See, I'ma switch the world up with my 15 seconds.
Record. We have record.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to What You Thought, the funniest podcast on the planet. I'm Darnell.
Express is moving.
That's my brother. That's Joanne. That's HR in the building.
Yep.
We got Baif in the building, a.k.a.
Yeah.
Big Buford in the building.
Big beautiful.
Nigga, them
That's a
shit
mad
slap, nigga.
Nah.
Them shit slap, nigga.
Talking about this shit from Checkers?
Some checkers.
This
Why do you know that?
My nigga, cause he know.
I've been to Checkers.
Come on.
Oh, man.
The Bufords
You been
are
to
valid.
Check or you been to Buford's?
The
No,
Bufords
no.
are valid.
Nah.
It
It don't come with the
Apparently, right,
nigga
right.
don't come with the burger though.
Buford's
What?
never
Why
valid.
is it a Buford?
Yeah, apparently you don't go to see Buford. Buford comes to see you. He pulls up on you.
Hey,
And
what's
it's
up?
meat named after a man.
Oh,
You gotta
shit.
pause that. Can't have the Bufords.
Boy cow cheese.
Boy, Jesus.
Don't piss me off, man. But he does have the beef and Brox on today, so salute to him.
I do.
There you go.
It's my winter boot.
You know what's crazy?
It's my winter boot.
There was a girl in college whose
know what's crazy?
nickname was Beef and Brock.
Wait, what?
You ain't let me
Cut
finish
off
my
the
intros.
and shit.
We got Brad in the building.
Yo, what's going on?
That's what was
Put out
crazy.
fire.
And we got the MVP, Mr. Nasty Man himself, in the building. Pop had some issues with the CPAP machine last night.
Yo, yeah.
He'll be out. He'll be back. He's still with us.
Next week, when the nigga get up here and he get upset that niggas is wishing ill on him, just know I didn't participate.
I did it. First and foremost, y'all motherfuckers better thank me. Because this shit would not be back on YouTube if it wasn't for me.
Oh, this is YouTube?
Yeah, you putting it back on YouTube.
Nah, we shouldn't be on YouTube.
You back on YouTube for the people.
Nah, we shouldn't.
Round of applause.
So the minute I see any of y'all motherfuckers complaining in the comment, bitching,
Now,
let me go back to Patreon.
now I
I have to
understand why
fight
Pop
for this.
didn't pull up. Because if I knew this was a YouTube episode, nigga, I wouldn't be here either.
You too good for YouTube now.
Yes, I am.
You hear that?
Listen, shout out to everybody who's a Patreon member. Shout out to everybody who pulls up. There was a dude who was in the comments, and low-key, just off the strength of what he said, I was never coming back. Nigga said,
It don't matter.
you owe us day ones, like, support. What the fuck did he say? He said, like, support us or look us out or some shit. I'm like, nigga, are you serious?
We work
Like,
for him.
I pull up every week. We spent all this money on equipment, power, facilities
Rent.
to make your life better.
I mean, kind of do. But still.
No, it's not. Of course, you enjoy the fans and all that other shit. And of course, you want.
But before you finish shitting on me,
Yeah. I'm not shitting on anybody.
you are. Salute to everybody that just bought a t-shirt, bought a ticket to the live show, that
Support.
That support us from
That's
day
support.
Support.
You on YouTube, you leave a comment, subscribe,
You share that shit.
you share it, definitely share it. But if you a hater and you left a bad comment, we appreciate you too.
one.
Nah, I don't appreciate. If you left a bad comment, no, I don't appreciate you, nigga. What do you mean?
What if it was constructive
you mean?
criticism?
Okay, no. So there's a difference between a bad comment and like constructive criticism or a joke. If a nigga's making a joke, dog,
It's
do you
fine.
understand?
A joke is fine.
Thousands of people insult me. Like it doesn't bother
fine.
me, my
That's
nigga.
fine.
Like the shit doesn't
But
bother me.
bad.
Do you understand? After I leave here, I live like a extremely blessed life. There's nothing you can say to me, right? That being said, for you to say I owe you something is crazy. It's 100+ episodes that's free as shit, my nigga. This shit costs us money to run. Niggas ain't trying to get rich off this. All I'm saying is, if $10, if $10 causes you to write a long comment, my nigga, like maybe you shouldn't be watching YouTube. Maybe you should be elsewhere trying to.
You should be watching us on YouTube.
Put the pieces
No.
together.
Continue to watch us.
Yeah,
on
put the
YouTube,
pieces.
please.
I'm not saying don't watch us. I'm just saying if $10 is giving you hesitation, my nigga, you have bigger fish to fry.
Man.
You should be elsewhere, like, you know,
You get a
putting the pieces of your life back
As long
together.
as they care enough to comment,
Yeah.
I feel like with it, man.
Listen, man, like,
I'm with
Darnell,
it.
you gotta start valuing yourself, man.
I mean, the truth-
Listen.
Love yourself, King.
Love yourself, brother.
The truth is, everybody.
For 6 years straight. You made me clinically depressed.
First of all, I used to wear, like, when I still did corporate shit, I used to wear a suit, and then when I quit, I was like, fam, I'm never wearing a suit again. And I wear the clothes that I'm comfortable with. Nigga, I could, if I walk around in clothes that I could simultaneously take a nap in, nigga, that's a win.
That's dirty.
That's
You
depression.
sleep in the bed with your outside clothes on?
That's depression.
Nigga, I didn't say I was going to get in bed with the, never mind, man.
You said take a nap.
Dog, I haven't, never mind, man, because I was about to say some wild shit.
I
It's all
hope you
good,
don't.
dog.
I hope you don't.
Oh,
It's all good, dog.
I hope you
I
don't.
see where he was going.
I'm on a first
I don't
name
know.
basis with my dry cleaner, my nigga. Like, my clothes is incredibly clean.
And
Oh, all right.
I'm glad.
You dry clean your sweats?
Yeah.
I was about to say, Babe's your dry cleaner. Of course you're the first name basis. Fuck you mean?
I don't do that.
I dry clean all my clothes. Except
Everything?
for everything except for, like, you know,
Chill.
underwear and shit.
That nigga be starching his socks and shit.
Nah.
Yo, when's the last time you used starch?
Actually,
Years.
summertime.
Word?
Yeah.
Good. You
What?
had a, like,
My
white dress
my
shirt. You
for
was
my
trying-
daughter's graduation for her cap and gown.
You was trying to make it look
Crisp.
steam.
Just trying to get it crispy.
It depends on how
I
much
hate that shit.
you spend on, like, an article of clothing, though. Like, if you buy a hoodie that's, like, maybe, like, $200 or $300, you should dry clean it.
That
Well,
makes sense.
some,
fine.
I realized like with some of like my good hoodies, I've washed it and I'm like, why this shit? You look at the tag inside, it says do not dry. I mean, I put it in dry clean and it didn't look right. And then
'Cause you
I
do
look
not
in-
dry clean it.
And it says do not dry clean. I was like, fuck. So now I read the tag on all of them.
Some of them, they don't want you to dry clean because, like, the dry clean process is, like, extreme
harsh.
heat and steam
Yeah.
and shit. So some of the shit, like, the stuff that you can't dry clean, there's specific wash bags
Yeah.
you could get for that type of shit.
Yeah. I just throw it in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Nigga, do you know there's some shit you can't even put? You can't use cold water. You can't use hot water. Some shit you can't use mild water.
Wait.
Some shit you can't use
What you just
detergent.
supposed to do?
No,
So you
no.
can't
just
use
wait.
hot
Dry
water.
the sheets out?
No.
He's
just
using
certain
a
things.
different,
Like
different
certain
surgeon.
one,
things
like
that
certain can't
you just
just
Oh.
get hot,
No.
certain can't
Oh, I
get
thought you
cold.
meant one article of clothing that you can't wash with hot or
Hell
cold water.
no.
That's a
You gotta
puzzle, my
wash
nigga. That's a
Nigga,
riddle.
that's what bums wear.
That's a riddle, my nigga.
Nah.
Might be in the crib like,
See?
I'm gonna figure this shit out.
They said you can't use sand. What you doing over there, Darnell?
Texting
Updating the
Juwan the
topics.
password to my computer because he already got locked out.
What? I told you. I know it.
The dry cleaning went.
If you were gonna say all that, you could have just said the password.
Nah.
No.
Because who's going to steal your laptop?
Yo, you
You
never
don't
know.
never
That
know.
shit end up.
Maybe it's a password I use in multiple places.
No.
Aha.
I use phrases for my passwords,
I got to look out for the scammers.
Yo, I hate like the
especially
shits that
the
make you
Haitian
change your
ones.
password every fucking like 90 days or something.
That's
Oh, yeah,
work
that's
shit.
That shit is the worst.
That's work shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
biometric
it's-
passwords are gonna be a thing soon, so you're not gonna have to worry about
What?
it. Biometric passwords are gonna
What
be
do you
a
mean?
thing. Like fingerprints and shit
Eye
like
scans
Okay.
and
that.
shit.
Like facial recognition and all that.
So
But for everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work with this kid, and he was out of work for like a day or two, whatever. But we need to get into his computer. Texting him, "What's the password?" He's like dodging us, won't give us the answer to the password. So like, we get to the second day, and he's like, "Yeah, we really need this password now." Password, boobies 4. was his password for his work computer.
Oh, I know that
Yeah.
nigga.
Zero.
I know that nigga.
That's crazy if you do know.
I do know that nigga.
Why?
He's an editor.
No. It's not him.
So it's multiple niggas using boobies for as a
It
password.
gotta be.
The crazy part is
If
that
you call them boobies, you don't really get pussy.
he definitely was not getting in.
Yeah.
What did you say last year?
And that's a coveted
What,
word
niggas
at that
talking
point.
about fucking. You said what you
Made
got?
your
Boom
password.
blast.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, boom blast. Got a boom blaster joint.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
What?
You said
blast.
niggas that say boobies don't get no pussy.
No.
And I said, well, this nigga said boom blasting when he's talking
But
about
boom
fucking.
blast means
I don't
full
know.
stream in there.
I'm mad. uncomfortable.
He shot the club up. Is what he
Yeah.
No, I understood. It's the how am I Mr. Nasty Man? How do I get the drop?
It's for
Oh,
everybody.
okay. 'Cause I was like,
All right,
how
all
am
right.
I getting
You know
the
what?
drop?
It's
Mr. Nasty.
Word. I'm like, how am I getting the drop? He's the one bugging.
the train's coming too.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, but the crazy part, that means he did boobies 1, 2, and 3 as his password before.
And now
Maybe
he
it
Forget
was
the 4.
Oh, he's
for
just, yeah.
himself.
Yes. Oh, maybe.
Or
has 4 boobies.
or somebody else is using that as a password or something.
was taken.
And it was like,
Nah.
oh, but that's username.
That's username.
That'd be usernames, not passwords.
Yo,
But that's
somebody
crazy.
else got
Yeah,
this password.
I wouldn't
Use a
do
different
that
one.
because
What?
now, what if you forget what number you were up to?
I mean,
It
as
sounded
long
like,
as you're in the
it
range.
sound like he had a count going. It sound like
Yeah.
it didn't sound like he had that problem.
Yeah, as long as you're in the range. All right, it's not 4. Maybe it's 5,
Yeah.
6. You know. I'm sure you're not gonna be off like boobies 101, and you're really up to like
I wish you
6.
could just have one login
I was going.
and you use it for what?
Wait, this is gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Damn, never mind. I was gonna tell the Beef and Brock story. I'll save it for Patreon.
All right. Ha
Pay $10 for the story.
Hey man, I did the best I could. I got us back on YouTube.
Yeah.
I know this was done.
Nah, but I feel like people are gonna like. I don't want
that was-
everybody to hear this
I
shit.
know this was Darnell's idea.
Yo, blame me for everything.
Mad
It ain't
passionate.
me.
Mad
Yo,
passionate.
mad-
And I just know this was Darnell's dumbass idea.
No, you need to thank me. You got something to watch,
That's
broke
a
nigga.
fact. That's a fact.
Damn.
Damn.
For real. You know Wi-Fi has a motherfucker.
See, Reg, look at
Watch
you
us at
creators.
McDonald's.
I agree.
Look at Reg.
He agrees.
This nigga spit. I can't disagree with anything. he's
Blaming
saying.
me for some shit.
I can't disagree with anything he's saying.
I mean, like I said
mean,
before offline, the audacity that people think that doing this every week, the amount of time, effort, and energy that we put in this, that we don't deserve time off. And simultaneously, we don't deserve to give content to the people who are actually actively supporting. Like, yeah, we're not discounting views or likes or shares or any of that. But at the same token, what we're doing doesn't run particularly off likes. Like, we don't pay the bills with likes.
But like it still.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
No.
We don't pay the bills with good intentions. We pay the bills by the effort that we've been putting in. And daps. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like for
Chat
people
Optimum
that
up right after this.
The fucking electrician, the PSG nigga pulled up, and Bife was like, "No, I got you." He was like, what
Oh,
the
he was like, oh, extra?
Nah, we don't. They don't take that. The thing
Pay the money.
that bugged me about it too was when nigga pulled up in the comments and was like, "Nah, like you should hold the YouTube niggas down and blah blah." First of all, that's crazy because you're basically asking me to look out for you while you simultaneously
Are not looking out for me?
Explains to me why you shouldn't look out for me
And refuse to.
and refuse to. And then I guess another viewer, shout out to Patreon niggas, like one of the Patreon dudes was like, "Nah, I got you. I'm gonna share the password with you." Obviously he was joking. But
Making that
the
shit
dude
crazy.
immediately was like, "Oh yeah, thanks, good looks." So it's like, okay, so the
Somebody
problem
still has a
isn't
heart.
the problem isn't that you object to paid content, you just don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yo, that was too funny.
Paid content by me.
Yo, it's good looking.
And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more people that pull up with monetization, the more content we can create, the more we can do this, the more we'll have time and energy to put into this. So it's like, if y'all want to see more, support. If y'all don't want to see more, complain.
I have a like
But like,
deadline.
But like, comment, share, and subscribe.
I have a deadline for like when this is when this is done. Like there's a deadline in my head for when this is done. And now the thing is,
But that was 2 weeks ago.
no. So the thing is, Darnell might decide like, you know what? Even though Reg says it's finished, it's not gonna be finished. So my plan is to burn this whole shit down. I've been saying it for weeks. And it's gonna be a blaze that not even Brad could stop. My nigga, I'm burning the whole block down. There's nothing gonna be left.
Damn.
Niggas gonna have to pod from like the train station or some shit. It's done. When I'm finished, I'm taking everything with me.
The mayor's.
I wonder where you learned that from.
Oh shit.
Nothing's left.
Niggas say y'all done up.
What that ball
Almost
say?
left us with nothing.
What that basketball say behind you?
Spalding?
That's his last name.
He left something.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
He
Nah,
left
B,
something.
Shit.
that's wild because like
Nah.
niggas didn't have his government. You kind of fucking know.
I ain't say shit.
Oh.
That's a basketball. What we talking about?
He's on the wanted list now.
Yeah.
Now he running around Nickelodeon dressed as Tommy Pickles in the amusement park.
Tommy Pickles.
What?
Fuck out of here. But speaking of scam artists, the brick lady.
Son,
Brick after brick,
the
after
brick bitch. That's a nasty
The
bitch.
brick bitch.
That's a nasty.
Oh,
nasty,
what happened?
See, I'm cutting back because a lot of women in my family started watching the podcast. A lot of people that I know,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Reg, you say bitch a lot."
Did they subscribe to Patreon?
Reggie.
They subscribe to Patreon?
Oh no.
Reg, they,
Well then,
they should know that. That's
Like
how
Reggie,
you
why
describe
you
female.
Why you say that?
They don't know you?
They don't know that's how you
Oh
say
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Like you don't say girl. You say
what is
No,
this
I say girl.
podcast?
No, because like, let's be honest. There's some nasty bitches outside. This is one of them. This lady, because I felt bad for her. I genuinely was like, yo, that was fucked up. I felt bad. Like, you know, we talked about it. Everybody on, like, we all sympathized with what she went through. Niggas throwing bricks and shit. We didn't ask questions. I mean, I say ask questions, but I didn't even ask, like, you know, why would a nigga pick up a brick? This seems like, thinking about it now, it seemed like a lot, but I believed it.
You know the crazy part? In the moment, I really didn't believe it. I didn't want to be the guy to be like,
That shit ain't happening.
yeah, but you get hit with a brick, you usually don't just get up and walk away after that.
And there's some kind
Like
of
you're probably kind of out cold for a little bit.
Listen, man, some people
Stats fell
are,
off.
the girl. That got hit
some
with the
people
brick?
are like resilient.
Yeah.
I said it.
Wait, what happened?
Saying
with
she,
her?
people
I missed
saying
it.
she was out there taunting people.
The
We
woman-
all agreed
Yeah, with
that
the brick girl. What happened to her? I missed it.
It was a scam.
It was a scam the whole time. She never got hit with a brick. She actually had like an allergic reaction, and when I was like, oh, I got hit with a brick.
hearing that before, so
Yeah.
now it's confirmed.
Yeah,
Confirmed. And now they start pulling up all her scams that she did.
this is like the second or third
The
time she did this shit.
GoFundMe's and all of that.
Yeah.
She made 40 bands off this last one.
they did that,
Wow.
but they pulled all of this up back then when that shit came
They
out.
did, but nobody was believing.
Son, look at her.
I did.
But now you said what you
Now
goes
she's
after her?
charged.
Son,
Now your unit's
Charged?
after her?
Interesting.
Now your unit is after her?
what do you mean?
Your task force is after
Oh,
her.
no. The feds
They drop it
is after her. That's crazy.
That's above
42K.
my pay grade. What you talking about? That's
Son,
bad.
like,
I'm a-
I do the street
apparently
level
she-
crimes.
Apparently
Yeah, beat
she
cop.
went to. Apparently she went to Jamaica with the Brett. It's like
it's Kanan's dad.
Oh.
That's the best she could do with it?
I
With the
it's
40
only
bands?
40
Yeah.
She probably paid some
don't know.
bills.
You
And then
yeah, you could do a lot with 40.
Probably bought a car.
She probably has a
GoFundMe.
lawyer too.
I think GoFundMe is pressing charges or something because, like, I mean, scamming and shit like that has to be bad for their brand.
But people do that shit all the time. People
All
be
the
saying they got cancer, they kids,
Yeah.
something happened. It'd be a bunch of people doing a bunch
Yeah,
of wild
man.
shit.
I mean, I don't know why. Like, certain people have sent me GoFundMe's. If you're someone I know personally or a friend, and I know the situation you're going through, like I'll send
might.
money. No, I've sent money anonymously. I'm not gonna put my name or anything like that. I've sent money to people anonymously. But most people, if it's like, you know, the funeral, you know what I mean? Like, my man got like 20 Gucci belts and like you got GoFundMe asked me to help pay for his funeral. Dog, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope she don't get locked up, but
Felony.
she's the best.
She's
Nah, because she
definitely
caused
getting
the
locked up.
uproar
Yeah, but hope she-
online.
hope
It's
she
fucked
doesn't.
up to be like,
Felony theft.
why don't these people get charged with something? Like you utilizing resources and all kinds of
She may
shit.
not
You know how many other people scam way crazier shit?
For sure. Nigga, it was a whole lady that said she had stage 4 cancer, had got like several $100,000 on fucking GoFundMe. Come to find out she did the shit in different states.
Oh.
Now,
What if they made her get cancer?
Damn.
It's like, listen,
Payback.
you got the money.
Yeah.
Now
you're
you gotta,
evil.
Now you gotta use it.
Now you gotta. We're about to put your head in the microwave, bitch. Like
This
you gotta.
is the real Dr. Evil.
Listen,
over
you
here.
What if they
You gotta
really,
stand on that. You gotta stand on business.
what if they really made you get into a car accident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did get into a car accident. The car accident was real.
Just my injuries weren't. It's just the difference. That's the difference.
Oh, man.
Like niggas pull up and replicate the injuries. I'd be upset.
Your third clavicle was broken, huh?
Nah, I never said that, man.
Just karate
listen.
chopping and shit.
Wait, was that Patreon story or was that on YouTube?
That was Patreon.
That might have been Patreon. Story.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
yeah, y'all gotta go see it on Patreon. But
Did anybody see Book of Clarence like we were supposed to?
No.
I didn't see
but
it
we can
yet.
save that
Chance
conversation.
I kind of wanted to.
See, you ain't see it yet?
Nah, I didn't see it yet.
Jerron, you ain't see it?
Nah, I'm gonna go see it, but I ain't.
I saw it. So I'll wait till you guys see it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you by next week.
I won't
So-
ruin it for you guys.
So just to recap, would everybody feel comfortable if someone actually hit her in the face with a brick?
Feel comfortable.
No.
I wouldn't
Would that
feel
be?
comfortable.
Would they be like, all right, listen, all like just to be fair, let's actually hit her with the brick, and now,
No, because then
Now
what
it
if
really
she die?
huh?
What if she die?
Listen, man, that's
Yo.
the price you pay.
Nah.
All right.
Nah.
That's
At
the price you
most,
pay.
restitution.
Yes.
Pay it back. But I mean,
Or shoot her with paintball guns.
you got to
That's not equivalent to a brick.
Shit.
right in the
You ever
vulva,
been
right?
shot with a
Shoot it.
paintball?
Yes,
Paintball
that's
gun
not
in the vulva.
equivalent to a
Shit.
brick.
It feels like a rock. So like 20 shots,
It's
That's-
not,
nigga,
It's
that's
not
brick.
It's not the same.
that's brick, nigga.
Nah, it's not the same. Hit her in the face with a brick, and this is not me advocating
He just
for
want to hit her
harming
in the
women.
face with the brick.
That's not me advocating for harming women. That's me like basically listen, stand on business. This is what you said happened.
If you said that, you meant that.
Yeah.
You know what they used to call him back in the day?
What?
Reg beat a bitch brown.
Oh, shit.
That's great. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
It has nothing to do. If anything, I feel like I'm more of a feminist because I treat everybody the same.
Fair. Or you don't.
I definitely treat everybody.
So you're a themist.
I'm a what?
You're a themist.
What?
Themist.
What is that? Like,
Like
I don't
a they,
feel comfortable
them?
with that. No.
Said you are a
No,
feminist.
no.
and you
That's why
treat
you gotta ask
everybody the
questions.
same.
I'm not signing off on that. No, I'm good.
You're a themist.
No.
You see, Marlon Wayans was saying the same thing you were saying about the dress stuff.
What do you mean? What do you say?
How it's not a ritual and that we
Yeah.
shouldn't view it the same because white people do it.
I agree.
Yeah. His son's transgender too.
His son is transgender, or is his daughter?
Nah, his son's transgender.
His daughter isn't the daughter turning into a boy?
Nah, it's the other way around.
Oh well, I mean, listen, man. Like
That's
know,
what's up.
live and let live.
Boys
That
do
ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nah,
I-
it does.
I don't get the
Y'all share the
newsletter,
same
so I
ideals
wouldn't
and
know.
morals, and I respect that.
Not I think basically what he was saying was we create like impossible standards for ourselves, and we hold ourselves to like ridiculously high critique levels and like impossible standards,
No.
and then we criticize other races and other people for doing the same shit.
But the difference is that other race, if they don't take the dress role, it's okay with them. We don't take the dress role. We may not get another role for a bit.
I don't believe
But
that.
somebody said it's a difference between wanting to and having to.
Yes.
Like you make a choice to wear it versus being told, here, put this on.
You have to.
Personally, the same reasons why he said what he said, I feel the same way. When Robin Williams was Mrs. Doubtfire, that shit was fire. The movie was dope.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Know what I mean? So it's like, why nobody ever questioned his masculinity? Nobody never looked at Robin Williams like, that nigga gay. But when it's us, it's either one or the other. You either participating in a ritual or you gay. It can't just be an actor doing a role and that's it.
But that's literally what I said. Like we hold ourselves to like impossible like standards. It doesn't really make any sense.
No, because I think when it's white chicks, it's fine because they want to do it. They created that.
Yeah.
When it's Shanae, it's fine. He created that. When it's Brandon T. Jackson in Big Mama's house too. Put this dress on.
Did somebody put a gun to his head?
He was probably.
They put a.
Oh, wait.
Saying they ain't put a gun to his head, but they might.
Dave, where do you be at?
They might have.
Listen, man, I don't even want to know, man.
Put the Buford to him.
You know what I'm saying? Hollered at that
This
nigga.
is why
Big
Pop be saying they got some money for you.
Buford
This is why Pop be saying they got money for you. So
Not for me.
That's why they say
I've never been touched. Never been touched.
that second time you said it, sound like you was trying to convince yourself.
Your voice was
I don't
shaking a
have
little
to-
bit.
If I
know.
did, I would speak out.
Scoutmaster.
Oh, Mr. Johnson? That's my nigga, yo. That's my nigga, yo. Yo,
Son.
he was the illest black
Yeah, man.
outdoors nigga I
Oh,
ever
shit.
met in my life, son.
What's that? Stockholm
Like,
syndrome? Son.
It's
Like,
not Stockholm syndrome.
all right.
If I promise you, if I ever was violated, I would probably be the person speaking out for that.
Like an advocate.
I would be, because that's
Wait,
Not an
fucked
advocate.
For,
not a-
That's
or
fucked
against it,
up.
though.
Against it,
How you say for it? What's the
Do I look
advocate's
like a
for it?
priest, nigga?
What gang is that?
No, just walking around like, hey, kids, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
You ever seen
Trust
9 Inch
me.
Nails through your
What?
eyelids?
Look at me. I turned out good. Nah.
Oh, yeah, that'd
hell
be
no.
crazy.
Nah.
Kill you. Like, I know I'm laughing, but dead.
Done up.
Dead.
I think it's fucked up. You know what I mean? People preying on kids.
You
That's
kill them
fucked
to
up.
death.
People praying on anybody
You
is
dead.
fucked up.
Oh, shit.
I genuinely think
Niggas
that.
say, "Hi, kids."
Nah, that's like That's like on some like the slaves that was helping the slave catchers and shit.
It's a fact.
But praying on.
Or you when you be on duty.
Dog, I
damn
mean,
shame.
I don't know how this cop shit started.
Mr.
All right.
Winslow.
I forgot what the fuck we was talking about.
We was talking about the dress.
Oh yeah, so
no.
the outside of the
Nigga just got immersed in gay shit and forgot about what we was talking about.
Not Gatreon.
Gay shit.
This is his favorite.
How's that my favorite?
He's like, oh, my favorite. It's your favorite because you chose the topic, so the next one is already gay.
Listen, man.
The next
it's-
two.
I don't control the world. It just that shit keeps happening. Number one.
Introduce
Number
it,
two.
Reg.
It just,
Never mind, I'm not.
yeah, magnet for the gay.
Introduce
news.
it, Reg.
Yeah. Oh, the Lil Nas X apologizes for the Jesus video. I don't think that has anything to do with being gay as much as like blasphemy. Like that shit was wildly disrespectful.
What?
And I'm not a religious person.
Everything about Lil Nas X has to do with gay.
Nah, but I'm saying like that's not the topic. I think when you turn it into that, when you mention like that he's involved with whatever, it takes away from the subject matter because low key him being labeled as that lets him get away with like murder.
So when you watch this video, what happens in this video?
I didn't watch the video. I just heard people talking about it. I'm not gonna watch it.
So how are you gonna talk about it? What happened? No, I don't know what happened.
He got crucified in the video. Like I'm just gonna have to operate off of hearsay because I'm not gonna watch the video. So it's either one of y'all watch it and describe it to me, or I'm just gonna go based off of what I heard. He was getting crucified in the video. He was walking around with
So
a
you
cross.
listen to gay shit, like audio only for the gay stuff.
He only like the gay shit to whisper in his ears. That's it. I can't see it. It's fucked up, man.
It's not
I
gay
feel
if I
like
just
y'all
listen.
niggas. I feel like y'all niggas make these jokes from like a place of pain. So I forgive you.
All right, so I'll give the context.
Why are you trying to pin molestation on it?
Molestation.
Why was Mr. Johnson trying to pin you?
What?
Don't make it
What
about
are we
me.
doing?
I didn't do it.
Come on.
No more pinning.
I feel like y'all saying this from personal experience.
So, Pete, Lil Nas X, the article reads, Lil Nas X is reflecting on his controversial song and music video, Jay Christ. He says, I know I messed up really bad this time. I cannot act unbothered all I want, but it's definitely taking a mental toll on me. The singer said in the viral video he shared on Instagram, I'm
What did
not
he do in
some
the
evil
video?
demon. I'm not some evil demon guy trying to destroy everybody's values and stuff like that. That's not me. He does a lot of like demonic and exorcism-esque videos when he does music intentionally to like mock.
He's just a troll.
I don't
Yes.
think it's to mock anything. I think it's like you rinse and repeat. Like everybody, there's artists that rely on talent, and I feel like this nigga relies on controversy and shock value to get attention. So I think
Tyrone was
this
fire though.
You said what?
Old Town Road was fire. That first song?
But
That's the only song I
before
know.
Niggas, you know.
But it was a good song. Regardless. That was a good song.
So what happened was he was expecting the same amount of controversy where niggas was just like talking about it and outrage, but like, you know, in a couple of years in a couple of weeks it was gonna die down. And, you know, niggas started going online talking about, well, we spin the block for Jesus. And I think he got concerned.
The crazy thing is that it's just demonic shit and like devil worship is like a trend right now. Because Doja Cat's doing the same thing.
He
I think it's the
started.
shock value of it.
Yeah, and he was
Yes.
been doing this shit for
Trend.
years.
Playboy Cardi's doing the same shit.
No, but that's always been Playboy Cardi shit though.
Not when he first came out.
Really?
Yeah.
For the longest, I remember he's always been on that like weirdo Hot Topic vibe bullshit.
When he first came out, and he was like,
That's like the store at the mall where all the
Nah, I know
weirdo
where it
kids
is. I
shop,
know where
right?
it is.
Huh?
That's the store at the mall where all the kids that wear all black wear like, you
I
know,
want to kill
What'd
my
you say, Wes?
mom.
like want to kill my mom.
The Hot Topic.
I don't know that set.
No one fucking understands.
Yeah.
I used to fuck with some of those songs. Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
They had some joints.
I mean, low key.
You
Like,
nah,
I
they-
didn't.
You
Not
seem
to
like
say
you
I
had
fuck-
an
There was some bop.
extensive white boy phase.
It was some bops.
So this is what he's doing in the video.
But you gotta make friends with them niggas low key, so they let you know.
Reg Peep real quick.
They be like, hey man, don't come to school tomorrow.
Reg Peep real quick.
Skip school tomorrow, man. It's not gonna be a good day. It's not gonna be a good day tomorrow, man.
So he's basically being gay Jesus. All right.
Look like Saucy Santana.
That's wild.
Whatever you,
Yeah.
whatever float his boat. Enjoy it, man.
I think there's but so much, like, of course everyone has freedom of speech, but then you have to also accept that people have the freedom to do whatever they want to react to your freedom of speech.
Yes.
So, you know,
It's a free world.
yeah, niggas might react.
And you be all right, man. I don't even know why he apologized.
Because, I mean, people were upset. And, like, for him to actually, like, apologize after all the other wild shit he's done, like, I'm sure there might be a level of threat that maybe we're not even aware of.
But the people apologizing ain't the people buying his music anyway.
Yeah. Maybe he just don't want to get shot or whatever.
Call
the fuck.
from.
I knew
I
it.
knew it was gonna be that.
Yes.
Yo.
To accept, press 1. To send a
That's the name he left.
Yo,
Yo,
Yo.
what's up,
word.
nigga? What y'all niggas in there lying about?
You got the CPAP machine fixed?
this nigga Darnell said you got CPAP machine,
God
son.
damn, son. Niggas be wishing death on the kids. So what's up
Killing
with
you
niggas?
every week, bro.
Son, I'm the only person in here that had a straight face when he said that shit. Everybody in here supported it.
How you telling? Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Yo,
you
CPAP
always
is wicked,
lying.
though, my nigga. God damn.
Everybody in here wish death.
Sleep apnea is OT. Yo, man.
CPAP is meant for.
And Reg, that's why you ain't laugh, because your man's really got that shit. This nigga had that shit on the Vegas trip smoking hookah out it. That nigga was wild.
He needed one, yo. That shit was OD, bro.
oh, you were there for this?
Yeah,
What's up?
Chicago. That shit
Oh,
was
you
son,
talking
OD.
about?
hookah
Oh yeah, that shit was wild.
What happened?
He's talking that.
What happened in Chicago?
The nigga that needed the CPAP machine.
there was- we
that
have
shit
a-
was crazy.
we
Yo,
have a
remember the
mutual
picture of
friend
that
who
shit in the
snores
background?
like-
My son hookah Doncic?
He called you
You remember that?
hookah nigga.
Nah.
And the bitch had the Joe Boxer underwear on? Yeah.
Joe
son,
Box
word.
is crazy.
That's wild.
Those is
Yo, that was
vintage. You only
so
get those in
wild.
J.C.
That's
Penney's.
Baby D.
They don't even sell those nowhere but
Poppy, y'all niggas
JCPenney's.
already done recording?
Nah, we recording now.
We right now.
You live.
Oh, I'm wild. My fault. Damn,
Yeah.
that was too much information for the Patreon. Salute to the Patreon. My fault, nigga. Call me when y'all niggas is done, son.
Say
All
that.
right, yeah.
I'm a holler.
One.
Later. But chromosome missing pop, aka Mase. Yo, I can make mad jokes about Mase, but he's actually really good entertainment.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
So, Dwayne Wade was recently on TV with his nails painted or whatever. And Mase said seeing Dwayne Wade with his nails painted was like seeing Michael Jordan wear lingerie. And he was like, well, if you're going to do that, you might as well go all the way and do your eyelashes too. I'd respect it more instead of just tiptoeing the line.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, but why you want to wear his eyelashes on?
In other words, if you're gonna be gay, just be gay. Don't be half gay. Be gay.
Go full retard.
I mean, yo, if you
Listen, man,
if you want to be a
whatever niggas-
quarter, 50, 10, whatever it is,
I think
it's
like,
very little effect. I don't have a preference on how gay you want to be.
I
think
agree
people get-
100%.
I think people get rewarded for like the ambiguity and like the borderline shit.
What you
It's
mean?
true.
Like, I think people like you get like the benefit of like tiptoeing or like you know what I mean, like just leaning on the fence.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Tiana
Where it's
Taylor.
like, yeah, so you could kind of dance on one side and then like put your hands up. It's like, oh yeah, I don't do that shit, but
that breaking gender norm shit.
yeah, that,
Yeah. Now they do.
yeah.
Like if you paint your nails or if you like throw a dress on or some shit like that. Like when Kid Cudi wore that dress on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
They reward shit like that. They do. But the crazy part, they should be offended by shit like that because if you really not and you just doing it for the clout, gay for the clout is wild.
Yeah. Niggas
Come to
that-
find out, it's gonna be how everybody getting they laundry aired now. It's gonna be a bunch of niggas who was mad gay.
That
They
wasn't.
gonna find out like he was never gay.
Yeah, for the glout.
Yeah. But
I don't think that's gonna.
For the glout.
yeah.
Gay clout.
Gay clout.
After a certain point, like whether you was pretending or not, you are just gay now.
But if you didn't have
No.
sex
You not.
and you just making like prime example,
So
Lil
if,
Nas X.
I was about to say, so if Lil
He's
Nas
saying
X,
he gay,
but if he never had sex with a man, he's not gay.
No.
how can you be gay? I don't think you can be full.
Do you have to
Unless
have
you're
sex
gay
with a,
asexual, and then that's too much math for me.
do you have to have sex with a woman to be straight?
I would assume so.
I mean, if you're not having sex
I
with a
think-
woman, you
I
might be
think
a little
the-
gay.
I
So
think
you didn't know you were
I
straight
think
until you
the
had sex with a woman?
desire,
No,
the
that's what I'm
desire
saying.
to have sex with her is what makes you straight. That's
But he can have the
requirement.
desire. Let's just say Lil Nas X never did it, but he clearly has the desire. Like he just never did it.
So he's like a gay virgin.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Juwan. My brain can't do this math.
Cannot
Alright,
compute,
That's fine.
cannot carry the
I mean,
I say that to say ain't nothing Lil Nas X could tell me to say he's not gay.
oh nah. You know, I wouldn't be surprised he's trolling.
Niggas said that though. They
I would not
said
be
he's
surprised.
He's the Tekashi 6ix9ine of gay niggas.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
Oh, and then like when the case come and the
I never
indictments
was.
come, like all of a sudden he's wearing a t-shirt
When Judgment
Yeah.
Day.
and jeans is
Talking
like, oh
different.
yeah, whoa, like
When the Bufords come out, he was like, "Whoa,
Hold on, disrespect. Don't disrespect. Them shits is
yo!"
valid.
I did not know that shit existed until
Valid.
you brought it up last week.
Brad did.
You seen
that's
the
a
picture?
horrible name for a sandwich.
It really is. But it's a down south chain. Like
Yeah.
niggas is named Buford.
Oh, it was a nah. I don't even want to say it.
What?
Well,
You looked up Buford?
no,
Oh,
somebody from work is in Fort Myers and he's at this place, and
it's one of those places.
nah, the name is wild.
The handy hoes.
Nah, the name of the place is
Licks and Sons.
Jesus.
Big
Y'all have
Dick
these
Salty Semen.
What? Why would you even be in a place like that?
Be near.
It's like a
place.
gift.
It's not a gift shop. No,
It's a gift shop.
Ain't no gifts there.
Yo, it's a gift shop called Big Dick's Salty Semen.
Yeah.
I
I think he trying to tell y'all something, Brad.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. He
Sliding down
flirted.
the pole when I get back to work, nigga.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
That was crazy.
Listen, I don't know. I feel like to some degree people assume
Firehouse gay.
a handful of firemen already kind of move like that. No.
Nah, I never heard that.
Word.
Yeah, I never heard that.
I just thought like people just thought like mad firemen was already.
Why?
I don't know.
I never heard that.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
Regiology.
That's just, that's police department beef with the fire department.
I have nothing.
That's all that is.
I have nothing to do
Yo.
with either organization, and I wish everybody.
They don't
well.
even
It
got
has nothing
guns.
to do-
They gay.
Sure.
It's fucked up.
Look, man, I have nothing to do with either organization, dog.
They out there holding hoses.
I don't think that much about it, man.
That was
Nigga
wild.
just go to work, do his job, and come home. I feel you. I respect that.
Kanan Stark's dad.
I have to watch that.
You still ain't watch it?
Nah, I'm gonna.
What?
Like, there's a day I'm gonna sit down when I have time, or maybe like a day I'm at the store.
So you haven't seen any episode of
Not a
Raising
single
Kanan?
episode.
So what's the last Power you watched?
The book 2.
Oh, so you watched that one with Tariq?
Yeah, I've seen all of book 2. I haven't seen Kanan. I know it's fire. I'm just waiting to I guess binge watch all of it. So one of these days when I'm at the store, Lux Limited in Bluefield, I'll probably
Pull up. You can watch Raising Kanan with Reg.
nah, don't do that.
And Pod.
Word, you can pop.
Pod and Raise Kanan with
As
Ray.
soon as you walk through the door, there's a timer, there's a shot clock. If you're not buying shit, you gotta get the fuck out. Niggas be trying to pull up and like get a free pod and shit.
Since we off YouTube now.
Yeah. Niggas walking through like, yeah, so what do you think about that Diddy situation?
Nothing.
You're not buying anything, are you?
Reg, fix your mic.
You just wipe off your shirt.
Nothing.
Like it's like dust or something, so I just.
It was mustache fibers.
Yes. Weird.
Y'all niggas watch me too closely, man.
Weird.
This shit's weird.
Weird. I mean, it's kind of like my job to watch you for 2 hours.
Next topic.
Go ahead. Lead into your next gay topic, Rich.
That's wild. That has nothing to do with me.
It does, man.
Uh,
All right, Reg is gay.
That's what.
Gatria.
Do y'all watch? Why do you keep doing that?
Cause y'all niggas keep making me laugh. I can't like hydrate without niggas making a joke.
So you don't watch any Raising Kanan?
Nah, I haven't seen Raising Kanan.
Me either.
What do you watch? You don't watch any black TV shows really besides Power Book 2?
Nah, I watch TV in general. I don't know what qualifies it as a black TV show.
With the predominantly black cast.
Yeah, I just told you I watched Power Book 2.
I said besides that.
Power Book 1, I don't know. I've seen other shows. I can't think of them off the top of my head. I just watch
Perry shit
shows
on
in general.
BET.
Baif, you watch Tyler Perry shit?
No, he do.
Oh.
Red.
Cause you seen like what's that called again? I guess Lovecraft Country counted as a
Right.
black show. Yeah,
Which
it's
is
just- yeah.
kind of why I'm bringing this
Whatever.
up. What do you watch? You watch anything predominantly black?
Me?
Yeah.
Not really.
Interesting.
I watch a very eclectic set of programming.
I believe you.
I believe
I
it.
do.
I believe it.
But they just canceled Rap Shit. You've never seen it. Rap Shit is based on City Girls. Issa Rae
Rhapsody.
Oh yeah,
is the creator and
I thought it was doing good.
executive producer. It was doing.
You watched it.
Yeah, I've watched both seasons. So it's 2 seasons of it. And Max just canceled it. But there's just like a precedence of canceling black shows. Lovecraft Country, which was a good show.
But Lovecraft Country was a different situation because HBO wanted that back.
What?
Like apparently it was like a dispute with the creator over like budgeting and financing and shit.
So they really ain't want it back then.
They did want it back. I think like at the end of the day we have to like
If they want it back, they just
Everything's-
paid it.
everything's a business. So like just throwing money at people doesn't really make
Right.
sense.
And things usually get canceled because they're not worth the money.
Yeah.
So it got canceled essentially. No matter how you look at it, whether it was a
Because,
dispute or
that's tough to say because if you look at Max and like the lineup of shows that were canceled, there were other shows that got cut.
yes, I agree. But in general, not just on Max. But there's been like a lack of black shows because a lot of them are starting to get canceled after 1 or 2 seasons and stuff like that. But I think that so what I'm hearing the reason is basically that they don't view the black audience as having the same buying power as the white audience. So like why we cater to an audience that's not going to spend as much money or
Who said that?
that's the reason why they cancel black shows.
Niggas are like
Last time.
notoriously bad with money. That's all they do is spend that shit.
Yeah, but
We don't have enough to do. all
right,
that.
you can't throw on the BMW and the Mercedes commercial there.
Why
That's
not?
huh?
I feel like we all drive like nice cars. Oh, I mean, I can't say it's not just okay. Never
Right. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is other black people in the world. You know, the type you don't associate with, Reg.
Black people are not among
Peasant.
the not so good ones.
I'm like, every time a Mercedes commercial comes on, I go down there. I think
Why you
the
still got the
two things-
03R class?
I don't have it. That is insane.
It's not. It
Eventually-
is an R class though.
It's not an R class.
It's not.
No,
It's not a G.
it's not a 03. It's not a G wagon, but it's not an 03. You're bugging.
So
That truck was imported from Germany. We're not even going to get into it, but I'm just saying. Anyways,
so you pull up with the brand new car in the EBT?
what? Would I do it?
No,
Would I do it?
You do it.
No, I don't. I don't have EBT.
Oh, my
but if I did, hell yeah. All right, I'll tell you a
You got the
story.
wick.
I tell you a story. My sister worked
No, that's the same shit, right?
in a
Told you. That's Reg's
not
car.
the car.
Bayif, that's not right.
That's an R class. That's not the car.
That's the actual van.
What
It's
does
the
he
Benz
have?
van.
I
it's the
have
van.
the truck.
It's the small
Why
shit.
am I
and then it's the
talking to
big
these
shit.
niggas?
This
They
shit
drive
look-
electric.
Cause you're paid to.
This should look familiar.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you've
Nah,
seen them
you
on
got
the
what, a
streets.
GL?
Yeah.
What?
I'm trolling, you know.
Yeah. He understands.
Because you guys say, like, you know.
God, you a young
seriously,
nigga. You know what cars are.
So I forgot what I was talking about. The black shows that actually do well are usually like the low budget, like ratchet shit that people like turning into. But I mean, at the same time, we can't be mad that they don't support or push certain things that if we're not pulling up to watch it. So case in point, niggas watch Power, niggas pull up to watch 50 shows. So stars will renew it because it makes financial sense for them to do so.
But people's watching rap shit, right?
What are the numbers?
I can't give you exact number. But
So then how would like
can you give me the exact numbers for Power?
No, but like
Okay.
but at the end of the day, Stars is a business. I think Lionsgate bought them out or whatever, and they're going to do what's best for them because Stars is notorious for canceling shows. They cancel more white shows than anything else. They are going to continue to support whatever keeps the lights on. So now, after the merger, because like HBO went through the merger with Discovery and all that other stuff, they're basically restructuring and trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. So if not enough people are pulling up to watch, like, what is it called, rap shit, then it's not gonna go anywhere. And then
You say
I
with
think
disdain.
one of the things that HBO's doing now is like, I don't know if you saw, they're licensing out their content.
Yep.
Especially the shit that was successful. HBO's never done.
Black Judas is on Tubi.
What?
Judas and the Black Messiah?
Really?
Yes, it's on Tubi.
Damn, that's crazy.
I told you. Shit
Told you,
just starts
Tubi ain't
like
bad, man.
Mad, what's that? I mean, I'm not gonna go.
But Netflix was like that in the beginning too. It was a bunch of foreign shit, and then they just got better programming.
Nah, I think Netflix from jump for the most part was like,
Nah,
they had
we
fire shit up there.
We had a very clear conversation where you vehemently shitted on Netflix because all
Oh
they
yeah,
had was
because
foreign.
Max is better than Netflix. I didn't say Netflix is bad.
I'm just saying,
Max is better.
to the point.
Yeah.
They got a lot of programming, but it's not really a lot of.
Yeah, it's mostly bullshit.
So I was agreeing with you for a little bit. At first, when we had that conversation, I didn't. Then I was like, oh, Max, but now I'm going back to Netflix. Max got a lot of bullshit on it.
Because Netflix stepping their shit up.
Yeah, they are.
Everybody is. Netflix, Paramount.
Word, because that Kevin Hart
Amazon?
movie was fire.
You watched that? You watched it too?
It wasn't fire.
Yo, it was the worst shit I've
wasn't
seen in
fire.
a while, man.
It was.
I got
To
through,
me, I got
through a little bit of
Niggas was trying to.
That shit was bad.
Niggas was trying to do
I'm a Kevin Hart
Ocean's
fan.
11.
Man,
Niggas
Definitely
was
a
trying to
fan
do
movie.
Ocean's 11.
It was a
Yeah.
yeah.
Know what I mean?
That shit was a Lake Zero.
You just leave it at Lake Zero.
Well, what's the
Niggas
what's the
should just leave
expectation?
that to be good.
No, but what in what capacity?
The amount of money that they spent
I
on that
watched
and the
it.
marketing, that movie should have been better.
Yeah.
What you did?
I think the thing with Netflix now is, and Netflix might be the last place doing this, they're throwing money at like names. Netflix is hoping that if the name is big enough, it'll prop up whatever like loose, shitty concept or script, and it'll be enough. And people don't really give a fuck about that. I think we're also moving into an era where, of course, you're going to still have your staple movie stars, but people don't really care that much about it anymore. People would rather watch like something really good that has like no one they know on it. Like look
What
at
You
Squid
Thought
Games.
podcast.
Yeah, like no one knows anybody in Squid Games. That shit did amazing.
Yeah, but
That's a competition.
Are
That's
you-
a little bit different.
which one are you talking about? The first one?
The show, the original show, not the competition.
But the original show, it had to happen over time, right? Like people had to see it, and then it had to be word of mouth, and then people started watching. Same thing with Tiger King, right? Like it didn't start off like it was like week 2 they take off because people start to watch it and pass it on. Whereas when you get a big name, you hope that people watch it instantly, but then you
the idea is to convert and get people to come over to watch it.
right.
That's like, what was that movie early this year with Jonah Hill and Lauren London?
That shit was
Oh,
fire
right.
though.
You people.
I didn't
No,
see
but
it.
I like
no,
you
but
people.
no, but I say that to say people are gonna watch that regardless because of the names that were in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
A bunch of big names.
Exactly.
Yeah, people are gonna pull up.
I
And
thought
peop-
that movie was.
Exactly. It kind of underdelivered in the end, but it just had the awareness regardless.
It was
of the name.
it was better than Kevin Hart's movie.
I think it was on par.
Because they've done a
personally.
lot. Because you see, Netflix is doing what's that called again with Eddie Murphy? A Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills
I don't
Cop.
have a lot of faith that's going to be decent. And I like the originals because look at the remake, like record so far. These are like they seem like cash grabs.
They are. They are. I watched something on Netflix recently. I can't remember the name
Did
of
you
it.
watch Color Purple?
No, I'm probably never going to see that.
Okay.
Darnell, fun fact. I never seen the original.
Really?
But they're called
That's a
Purple.
classic.
I never seen it either.
Really?
Gonna spin the block for the new one.
Nah, it's like a
Nigga being
musical.
there.
Have y'all ever seen A Raisin in the Sun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the actual
The one
play.
with Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire. Diddy
can't
did his
remember
I
thing.
didn't watch that.
You didn't watch A Raisin in the Sun?
Nah, the whole cast, Felicia Rashad, that was a
I didn't
solid
watch
movie.
Raisin in the Sun.
That shit was solid.
You remember what, like, remember Diddy was, I forget, he was in that movie with Halle Berry.
Monster Ball?
Yeah, like really quick. That wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah, he's not gonna be in any more movies.
Most likely
Well,
not.
not
Yeah.
those movies.
There'll be a documentary soon.
Nah. Man,
He's talking about home movies.
talking about
Freak
the
offs.
blue movies.
Oh.
Freak off films.
Yeah, but I never saw Color Purple. I never saw Roots either.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
My
never
mother
seen
didn't.
Roots in its entirety, but I've
Yeah, I
seen
never seen that.
like chunks of. Color Purple's not a bad movie.
Roots is all right. I think there's better movies that encapsulate
Slavery.
what they were trying to encapsulate. Like I feel like Django Unchained is a better version of a slavery movie than
Hey, you watched 12 Years a Slave?
I did.
That was an intense slavery movie.
That shit, nigga, I watched
I
that
had
shit
to
in
pause that movie.
Montclair with a theater full of white people. It was me and my wife and mad white people.
How-
That shit was, you could hear
How was
fucking.
it?
It was insane. Like I almost felt like the white people in there was ashamed to be like
They should have
in the room. Like, damn, we did that shit. Like,
They
yeah,
should've
nigga, y'all did that shit.
Um,
Me and my wife was leaving. They started throwing rose petals down and shit.
No.
Parted the sea,
That's funny.
treating us like royalty.
One of them got too much into the movie and like cracked the whip.
Nigga, I mean, hey guys.
I got into the movie, my bad.
I just love acting.
It's fucked up.
I don't really watch too much slave movies. I only watch Emancipation because it's like the podcast. Really, that's not really mine.
I still haven't
Shit.
seen Emancipation. I saw
That's
the
whose
trailer.
movie is that?
Will Smith.
Will Smith. I saw that. I heard the accent and I was like, I'm good. And then Pop described it and I feel like that's good enough. I was like,
You was like, that should have been me. I got the accent down.
My brothers. Did y'all see the movie?
because he did Bright
The
before
Nat
that.
Turner
And that was
movie?
weird.
Bright was weak.
Bright was weak.
This
It
was the
supposed
Bright
to
too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Bright
a
was
trilogy.
alright.
It wasn't.
The extra, the blue cop, and like,
yeah.
I get what they was trying to do.
I get
Oh my
they
God,
tried
a
to
magic
do.
wand.
Yo, what's that called again by Eve?
Huh?
The Nat Turner movie?
Nat Turner.
What's it called again? It's called Nat Turner.
They stole the title. It was
Birth
not
of
stole.
Nat-
They repurposed the title.
Like the
It
birth
was,
of Nat Turner, some shit like that, right?
Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, that's the only slave movie I've seen.
Yeah.
But they killed that movie with all of that propaganda
good.
bullshit.
They got
But
him
then-
out of here.
Yeah.
You haven't seen him since.
Nope.
Yeah. They pretty much gave him the what's it called again treatment.
Oh.
The same thing that happened to old boy. This dude who just did the ABC interview. Fuck.
Jonathan
Majors. Yeah, they did it to old boy.
Nah, Jonathan Majors will be back. Nate Parker, nobody would speak to him. Jonathan
did he
Majors
do
gonna be
again?
back.
There was an accusation of rape from college or some shit like that. Where
Right.
some
Go ahead. Right as he was
Okay.
coming out, Birth of a Nation,
Right.
it came out that he sexually assaulted, or there was allegation of sexual assault when he was in college with a white woman.
Right.
As he was coming out, Birth of a Nation, quiet, never seen him again.
So apparently it was what him and his boy like ran a train on
Yeah.
some girl or some shit.
Tough times.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean that shit. It's tough because it's like you had a witness there, but then at the same time the witness
was with you.
Also a
he was with you.
participant.
His hands were dirty.
He was in. Yeah, that's bad. And then both of y'all was in the room, which is kind of weird. So it's already like.
See, if he was number 10, he'd had plausible deniability. Like clearly he was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to be.
No.
You don't want to participate in a train in general. but
And
number
then get
10
off
is
on a
like,
technicality.
literally,
That shit is
it's
crazy.
very nasty.
Yeah.
I'd rather.
You'd rather not
Zip,
participate.
Right,
in
yeah, I'd
the
rather
train.
not participate.
Zip it. Zip that shit up. The fuck is we talking about?
This is crazy.
Nigga said, I wouldn't mind, but you
Jawan
know.
was like, I mean, if I had to pick a number,
I'll be
7,
12.
that's good, right? Like,
I mean,
Nah,
7.
me and
seven
Reg
at the
was
max.
talking
Not
about
at
this
the
earlier.
end.
Reg
Seven
knows,
at the max.
after
Reg, you
3,
know
you
what I was
warmed up.
referencing. Reg knew what I was referencing.
Yo, man.
I mean, to go number 7 is a lot. That's the max. That's the final offer.
That's crazy.
Because I will not go 8. I will not be number 8.
it's all downhill after 7.
It's all downhill after 7.
I just,
Yo.
how are you a nigga, grown man, in a room, watching other
Well, he-
niggas beat?
He wasn't a grown man.
He was grown.
He was in college.
Even still,
He wasn't a grown man.
you're watching mad other niggas beat, and then you participate.
But now,
That happens.
we don't know.
Quid.
We don't know if he's in the room, like, waiting. If he's we don't know the technique.
So,
Somebody
okay,
come
so
out. Demetrius, it's your turn.
It's-
Yeah, it's clear
it's
now. Like,
trash.
you don't know.
It's trash because like when I was in college, I knew guys that, and at the time, you knew it was creepy and whatever, but it wasn't like, it was a little bit
It's culture.
different in terms.
It's college
No, it's
culture.
gross. Like dudes that would get girls drunk and then like take advantage and like.
Okay,
work-
but
They sick. That's different.
Yeah,
type
yeah, I
of
was
dude.
say,
No.
take that out of it. What about the girls who they wanted that? How is that still creepy if they wanted that?
No. If she wanted that, and then it's
That's a different
nasty
thing.
business because like that's the thing now. Like bitches could like down the line just be like, you know what? I take the pussy back, and then you go to jail. So
And that's without a train.
Yeah.
that's without a train. When you add the train, it makes it.
It makes that case stronger.
Yeah, it makes the case stronger.
Yeah.
Because it's just like this respectable young lady would never do such a thing as.
She has
Like,
kids.
Sleep
Yeah.
with 8 niggas at the same time. That's absurd.
Yeah, I mean, I know girls who have had trans brand on. It was like
A thing.
a thing. Yeah. I didn't participate because again, that shit is wildly sus. But
You just
that's
tra-
what gets the people who.
You did the transport, the pickup, and the drop off.
No.
Yeah, the transfer fee.
Imagine the nigga who's picking her up afterwards, like
Nigga.
That was you though.
Nigga, that's what we're saying.
that's nasty work. Oh, you talking about old girl? Oh,
Yes.
I missed a joke. Yeah, man.
Oh, Carhartt.
That's crazy. Niggas laughing at my trauma.
That's the point of the show.
Yeah, you can't build a show on that. I mean, well,
We
did.
have.
Yeah, we have.
That was like episode 1. You realize that?
We got good 40 plus episodes. The first 40 episodes off of
Red
that,
Trauma.
and off of me going into saying I would go get to 20,000.
Yes.
yeah.
We got mad episodes off of those.
And
things.
You still
Olga.
standing on that. I respect it though. You still standing on that 20,000.
Yes,
Yeah. No matter what.
but actually, after I saw the documentary, maybe not.
Yeah.
But no way I would let him do this shit to me.
Nope.
He was like
The thing
wild.
about rape is like let isn't really a factor. Let's not like a factor in rape.
Maybe we don't say.
Nah, it's not. But that's why like it's not getting all the way there. Like it's not gonna be a compliant.
Imagine
Like, when
you
he
pull
tells-
up and you're like, well, you do not have my permission. And the nigga just laughs.
When
What
he
happens after that?
When he tells my story, it'll be that was my toughest fight. That was my toughest victim. That'll be it. Because it's not gonna be an easy fight.
But you're implying that he's going to win.
If he does win.
So even hypothetically,
If
in
he
your
does
mind, you
win,
lose.
It's-
That's rough.
He's gonna be.
Hate to stop the last for a minute, but please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And the truth, all the real funny stuff is on the Patreon. You get to see Pop sweat profusely. By that time, he's almost melted. Pause. But sign up for the Patreon. Once again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Now let's get back to the laughs.
War torn.
Well, he's not going to be only one torn.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's for sure.
That was wild.
That was a lot.
Yes, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
Yeah, he goes further each week.
Yeah.
Every week. Pause.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to, he's never, like, what is he doing now?
Who?
Like Nate Parker? He's like a
No idea.
barista somewhere or something.
Nobody's heard from.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Wish him the best.
Yeah, wish that nigga the best, man.
I watched something on just when we were talking about grapes.
Not even doing like indie movies or something.
No idea.
Niggas should go like support him and
Support
Wait,
Nate
wait,
Parker.
but do we know he didn't do it before we?
You tell me, Reg. You told me.
I don't know.
Apparently, he was acquitted for it. Like,
He was acquitted. So it.
back when it happened. So
she
it just
did-
came up on
Okay.
some like, well, he was alleged and blah blah blah.
Wait, so he didn't get, I don't think he
'Cause
got
I've heard
reconvicted
girls,
from what I
like-
remember. She just brought it back up.
He didn't get reconvicted.
Or retried anything. That she just brought
No,
it
it's
back
just
up. Like,
she
hey.
just brought it back up.
Yeah.
Because I've heard stories where like girls do stuff and it's like people find out, they get embarrassed, so then they say it was like rape and they didn't really want to do it. So
Yeah.
is it one of those cases? I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know what the case is though.
Damn. We don't know what happened, so we can't really
But since we're talking about grapes,
look. Like thoughts and prayers to everybody involved.
so there's a documentary on Netflix. It's like 3 episodes. I can't remember the exact name of it. But basically, this guy is in his apartment with his girlfriend. Somebody breaks in, puts like goggles with duct tape on them, headphones on, like you can't hear shit type of thing. Give them NyQuil till I drug them. Takes the girlfriend with him. Takes the girlfriend. He goes to the police department. Like, oh, what happened? And he's like, yo, here's the story that happened, and tell him how the guys said that they had wetsuits on and all types of stuff like that. He's like, I can't see them because they put these goggles on me. And like, nah, this sounds absurd. Like, no way this didn't happen. Like, you probably killed him. Where'd you hide the body? He's like, no, I had nothing to do with this.
American Nightmare.
American Nightmare. All right?
Wait. Someone broke into a guy's house and he lives there with his girlfriend
Kidnapped the girlfriend.
and they put goggles on him and tied him up.
Yes, zip ties, goggles, some headphones on him, and they gave him like NyQuil to make him like kind of like woozy. All right?
So he couldn't hear anything.
Right, he couldn't really hear, but like they would like on and off, like, you know?
What kind of headphones were they?
They weren't like Beats. It seemed like just regular like fucking bullshit headphones from early 2000s. Or
Because I
whatever
would
it was.
imagine like you could still hear shit with the headphones.
Yeah, he said they played wind chimes or some shit like that. in
Oh,
the
there was
headphones.
music playing in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they kidnapped the girlfriend, and then he's like in the precinct. And he's like, no, like here's what happened, and they're like, oh no, you're lying. He said, no, I'll take a lie detector test. They set him up for a lie detector test. The guy's like, you failed that horribly. Just tell us the truth. It's gonna get worse for you.
Did he actually fail it?
So then you find out later that he didn't fail the test, and they were just
I would
lying to him.
imagine, yeah.
But he gets a lawyer, and the lawyer's like, yo, if you're not arresting him for this or whatever, like we're out, we're leaving. He doesn't have to stay here. So then a text comes the next day from the girl saying, hey, I'm still alive, whatever, this and that. And then she sends like a voice note to some reporter with like the date, a current event, and her first concert that she went to like verify that's her. So now it's like she's alive. So they're like, okay, maybe you didn't do it. So now the guy has her, and he's like drugging her and all types of stuff. He's being nice to her, she says. Through all this, he was like, how he's still like, oh, I'm the nice one. Like when the other guys come, it'll be worse. And you know, this wasn't meant for you. This was actually meant for his ex-girlfriend, not you. It was meant for the ex-girlfriend, not you actually.
So it's someone that he knows.
That's what it's seeming like. He's like, oh, I'm part of this company. I gets paid to kidnap people. And like, so we're going to let you go. But before we let you go, I got a beat on camera, right?
Wait. So they were supposed to kidnap his ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
And there's an organization, there's a company. They file their taxes, but this is their business.
That's what he's saying.
And
That's what he's saying. So he's like, I got a beat on camera, and then we release you. So this way, if you ever say anything, we're going to release this on the internet. She's like, all right, man, just get it over with. Let him beat. So then she sees like a video from her dad, and dad's like crying and like, hey, like you're our hero. We know you're still out there, this and that. Shows it to her. She says she finally breaks down then. And then he's like, yeah, you know, I got to talk with the other associates, and we're going to decide like when we'll let you free. And then he comes back and he's like, all right, so I got to beat again.
Yo.
But this time, you got to look like you into it.
What?
Like it's like passionate, like you into. So he leaves it with a glass of wine.
Bad take. It was a bad take.
2 glasses of wine, some vodka, whatever. And he was like, I'm just going to tape your eyelids shut with like some clear tape. So this way it looks like your eyes are just closed, not like you blindfolded it like that. So she says, she's just like, fuck it. Downs the wine and the vodka, whatever. He goes, oh man, you got started without me. Like he thinks like this like a date type of thing. Sleeps with her again. Then after that, he goes, all right, well, I can't take you back to where you were because that's 400 miles away in California. So I'm just going to drop you by your old neighborhood where like you grew up, where like your family is.
But how would he know where that is?
Because he did all his research on it.
Oh, okay.
Drops her off there as she's walking in the house. Neighbor's like, oh my God, are you okay? Like everybody's looking for you. They bring her in to the house, whatever, and the news starts to pull up and she's calling people and letting them know she's all right. So then she calls the police and stuff like that. And the police like, oh, all right, yeah, like come down here, this and that, as soon as you can. And while she gets on the flight, they start making it like it's a hoax, like she was just lying and pinning it on her like, oh, she's lied and wasting tax people's money and they're going to be prosecuted for this and everything. And she goes, nah, like here's what happened. And the storyline is exactly what the boyfriend said. But they still not like paying attention or caring about the story. Come to find out, the head of the investigation, whoever it was actually dating the guy's ex-girlfriend, doing that was supposed to get kidnapped. He's dating, and the lawyer's like, yo, that's a conflict of interest. They said, nah, don't worry about that. We don't think that's impeding his job. So they're not following up to find out who did this or whatever happens.
So he already don't fuck with him.
Right.
Because he used to beat his current girlfriend.
Right. So now.
And that's like a weird coincidence. Is the detective somehow involved or?
Weird coincidence.
Okay.
So now months go by, nothing's happening with this case. It's like going cold. They're not pursuing it.
So they just go on with their lives. It's just like, yeah, he beat a couple times, but like we're good. And they get back to their relationship. Yeah,
they said, but they're getting like a bunch of hate mail and all type of shit like this. Like, oh, you fucking taking advantage of the system and wasting our tax dollars and shit like that. So they're like kind of like hiding. So they're like staying by like moms and friends. You know, they can't really get jobs and shit at the moment. So the guy tries to break into somebody else's house and like stuff like that. But do
the same shit.
Yeah, but the dad was in the house, like the girl's dad, and like hit him in the head with something, like a wrench or something like that. He's like bleeding. So he runs out the house and everything, ends up dropping zip ties and other stuff like that and tape. So then they start looking around like, all right, well, this guy was clearly going to commit a crime. They start doing some investigation, find out that it's this guy who's an ex-lawyer and former like Marine, and that he was like accused of some shit, whatever. They break into this man's house, find everything. Everything's there. Pop the trunk. The trunk is the car that the woman said, but this is a completely different police department. The tape has hair on it.
Yeah, it's her hair.
Yeah, so they start looking it up, and they find out that it's the woman's hair, and then they trace it back or whatever, and find out the whole time that she wasn't lying, and all they got was $2 million. They sued the police department, got $2 million for it, and that's
they settled for $2 million. They should have.
They settled for $2 million.
Yeah, they should have went crazy.
Wild, and I
it's
think,
a white lady, right?
Yes.
Nah, they could have got a lot more for that.
I think the guy got 40 years, something like that, but he didn't get convicted for anything else. But they said he literally raped like over like 7, 8 women in the California area. and they were all the same kind of blonde women and stuff like that.
And he obviously had the evidence in the recordings and shit.
Yes. Oh, and he didn't use any real weapons. It was all water guns. All water guns that he painted black and taped a laser beam too. So he pulled up in the house with a fake water gun painted black and laser beam to it.
Yeah, man.
But I got to this story because I was like, I don't understand how you let him do all of that. The goggles, the NyQuil, the zip top.
You'd have to kill
You got to put more fight up.
Especially
more fight. I would die.
You got to put more fight up.
I'm good.
you about to come take my shorty and I'm just cool.
Yeah, he used NyQuil or something else, like some combination.
Yeah, you'd have to kill me.
He used over-the-counter drugs as his weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take this Advil, bitch.
Like, what? You just spit the NyQuil out. Like, this is simple.
Mase
you don't have to do this.
Mase could have solved that whole situation. Like a can of Mase could have solved that whole situation.
Yeah.
A punch.
Like, out of NyQuil. Here's some sleepy time tea. Drink it, bitch.
Oh, man.
Drink it, bitch.
That's fucked up.
Baif,
Yo.
you're definitely a Mos Def fan.
I am.
Okay. Do you agree with what he said? That Drake's a pop artist and not hip hop. Not even that he's a pop artist, that Drake's not hip hop.
Well, I can't say that Drake is not hip hop because hip hop has a very unorthodox texture to it. Who was the singing dude back in the day? Diddy's baby father, his baby father.
I'll be sure.
I'll be sure.
What?
So,
Can we rephrase that?
Yeah, we can't.
I got who said. He said Diddy's baby father. He meant to say Diddy's.
Child,
no, I said what I said. I say that about my daughter's father.
Oh, because
I call him
Diddy's
my baby father.
baby is his
It's
son.
mad funny. It's just funny. If
Diddy's-
y'all niggas know me, y'all know it's funny.
It's too much going on around Diddy to say baby.
Anywho,
Yeah, this is why.
If I'll Be Sure is considered hip hop,
Is
why
he?
wouldn't Drake be considered hip hop?
Is
I don't
I'll
know.
be sure considered.
I don't know if people consider Al.B hip hop.
You think about that era, he wasn't necessarily considered an R&B singer either. He was an in-betweener. Like he was a
Pause.
pause. So I can't say Drake is not hip hop, but I can say he's more pop than what a traditional hip hop artist would be considered. He sings on way more songs than he raps.
I'm a Mos Def fan. I think he's out of line here, and I think like the conversation that a lot of like I don't want to say old school, but a lot of like veteran hip hop artists are having in terms of what qualifies as hip hop is like I think it's weird, and it comes off like you're a hater.
Yeah.
It
Like,
does
there are going
because
to be songs that are like that have crossover appeal.
it does. And I don't think nobody's shitting on the crossover appeal, but when you talk about hip hop, you're talking about the four elements of hip hop. You're talking about breaking, beatboxing, you're talking about MCing, you're talking about DJing, right? And graffiti if you want to add that in there. What he was talking about is the substance at one point that hip hop was standing on. Hip hop was
But cultures evolve.
they do, but cultures devolve also. And
Like-
hip hop culture has devolved. It has. It's been elevated in terms of how niggas can make money, but you know, like I know, you don't have to have skill. You just have to have an appeal.
Okay.
That's it.
But again, if it's selling, if there's commercial appeal, then like we've already like agreed that you spending your money on something is a vote. So if enough people are voting for the content you're making, at some point you can't argue it or you're a hater. If thousands of people fuck with something,
Yeah.
and I'm the only one like, well, it's no good, then who gives a fuck?
But he didn't say it was no good. They just asked him.
So-
he said his
We
he
could-
considered his music more pop.
Do
He
you
said you
consider-
shop to it. It's shopping music. Like
that-
in Target,
that's-
you hear Drake.
That sounds like a hater.
And
That sounds like a hater.
that is also
That sounds like hate.
That is also that man's opinion.
Word.
Yes.
And Darnell asked me mine, what I thought, What I think is, if that's what he think, that's what he think. What I think, I don't agree because Drake has added to the fabric of what the unorthodox fabric that I'm talking about, he added to it. You can't deny that. However, I can't speak on why this man said what he said. I didn't even see the whole interview. I just saw the clips that was online.
So
would you consider 50 hip hop artists?
Yes.
yes,
You could argue
Because
in the
50
club.
has way more.
Yeah, but you
rap
could argue in the
centered
club
songs.
is a pop song, right?
It is a pop song,
so
but that's not making the argument sway one way or the other. You have certain artists who have that rapidy rap appeal, just like how we had the whole conversation with Future and Jada. Is Future the better artist?
Yeah.
Yeah, because his songs are more popular than Jada's.
That's not the
However-
only reason. They're more popular because they're better songs.
They're pop songs. I'm pretty sure Future
What's
got a
better-
whole bunch of unlistenable shit too.
You saying Future? All Future songs are.
No, I'm not saying all Future songs are better than Kiss songs. Like I love Jadakiss as an artist.
You have to if you
That's
include
not saying-
Jadakiss features,
I mean-
you can't.
Huh?
If you include Jadakiss features, it can't.
But I'm not even including Jadakiss features. What I'm saying is,
Big part.
if you're looking at Future's songs,
Yeah.
the artistry in the songs,
Yes.
and you're a DJ,
No,
right? So you could.
keep speaking.
All right.
I'm
you-
gonna agree with you.
Okay.
So don't get defensive.
No, I'm not offended.
I just
if
have
you look at the
This nigga was smoking with a bum.
okay, you could. But like, I still don't understand that. Like, we laugh about it, but like, low key, there's a part of me that's a little concerned as to why that
I
happened.
feel you on that one because
Yeah.
I don't understand how it
It
happened.
was like mad confusing.
I was waiting for a sandwich.
He's a
Oh,
man of the
okay.
people.
I've also waited for a sandwich.
I was
and that's never
outside
happened.
smoking a black, waiting for a sandwich. The nigga asked me for change. I ain't had no change, but I could buy you some shit. What you want? Gotta get a Red Bull and a cigarette. Cool. And we just was talking while I was waiting for my sandwich.
And smoking.
I was smoking a black and mild. I wasn't passing the nigga the shit. He was smoking.
Oh,
a
I
cigarette.
thought I was under the impression that y'all was just like.
Hell no.
Nah, you knew
I
that,
was like,
right?
what the? I thought it was a cipher.
Yeah, he don't respect you.
I was like, what the fuck is
does
that?
not
Why would I
respect you.
do that?
I don't know. That's what I was asking you. I don't know.
I respect you.
Like I'm just like.
Is that the story you heard?
nigga,
Yo,
this shit crazy.
listen, I've had homeless niggas ask me for money before, and it's never turned into
The
that.
wood, the wine flavor.
Come on. This nigga be playing craps outside. See, I smoke a black with a nigga. This nigga be outside shooting dice with bums and shit. What are
I've
we
never
doing?
shot dice with bums. That's like a no-win situation. Like, what are we doing this for?
It's for
Practice?
That's mad.
Practice.
Nah, I'm good.
Counting.
Shooting dice for
Sharp,
practice is
sharpening.
crazy.
Yeah.
You beat him,
Sharpening
you
the
beat, and then he give you your money right back and shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you got $1?
Nah, you can't play dice with bums, my nigga. It's gonna end bad for you either way. If you win, you still lose, cause niggas ain't letting you leave there with the money. Anyways,
Man,
Future songs, like, because I do believe there are a lot of artists who, if they wanted to be like the rapidy rap niggas, if that was what was popular, if that was like, I guess, rewarded more financially, they would do that. I think we go into this thing where it's like it was an easy target to be like, oh well, he's a mumble rapper and no one can hear what he's saying of it. Like, people could understand what he's
Yes.
saying. Like, I clearly hear what he's saying. I understand what he's saying.
Depends on the song.
The shit is,
Depends on the song for me.
yeah,
No,
the shit is
you know
fucking
what's
fly.
funny? Like, there was songs there I was like, oh, I don't know what he's saying. And when I actually took a
Sat
second
down and listened to it.
listen.
I'm
This
like,
shit is-
oh shit,
niggas
wait,
going.
he's
Niggas
he-
been.
Going.
he's not speaking like, he's kind of like just not slurring, but you know, just
it's just
It's
a,
just
it's a
uttering,
kid.
no. It's just,
fucked up.
it's
He
just
said, he said, I got a preacher's daughter selling pussy. This bitch about to make me rich.
Oh, that's riveting. He killed that.
That's
Bars,
riveting.
nigga.
Nah, that's not the only.
Amazing.
That's not the only bar. You picked like the word
Amazing.
Nah,
Nah, I like Future music.
I name a fire Mos Def bar.
But again,
What?
Fire Mos Def bar.
Why would I ever name it? I'm not.
No, I'm asking by Eve.
niggas be asking. I don't know niggas.
Most Def got bars, so I'm not gonna do that.
all right,
Come
don't
on.
do that.
We,
Yo,
But
he has a
I asked
respectable
people a
pen
question.
game.
I was like, if you're an artist in today's world, rap artist, R&B, whatever, and you have to get a feature, who are you asking, Jadakiss or Future?
It depends what artist I am, because Jadakiss feature is still
I'm
good.
abs 1000% getting a Jada
No.
features. I am because
And then
asking
you don't
for
give a fuck about
I'm
future,
taking the
nigga.
First of all, that's a lie. Like he said,
You know what? No.
Benjamin.
10,000.
No, sorry.
All
Let's say you
about
guys
the
might write
Benjamins.
Sorry.
All about the
Sorry,
Benjamins
sorry.
is
Future can write
probably
a song.
one of the most memorable songs
That's what he said.
from the
Sorry.
1996-7 era,
I asked
and
the
it's
question
still
wrong.
you
That's
can
not the
still
question I had.
match that with any song that's out now.
No, that's
What
not
I'm talking about.
Bayou,
And
that's not
Jada
the
had
question
one of the
I meant
hardest
to
verses.
ask. I meant to, if you have to work on a project and you have to pick an artist to do the project with.
Yeah, because y'all know how I feel about Jadakiss
It
project.
depends on the project.
No,
Like he
Human
said.
highlight reel.
It
I'm
depends.
Going with, you're gonna
It
get a
depends
better
what kind of artist I am.
product.
You can't
product
say that.
with Future.
But if I'm
Because-
if I'm a ransom kind of
He
rapper,
can give you, you're gonna have more variety. You know what Jada's gonna give you on. He's gonna give you,
understand what I'm saying?
16.
What variety does the Future have?
That is
Are you serious?
wild. Jesus Christ. What?
How much different things has he worked on?
Like I said,
Yes, but
it depends on the
think
album.
About all the stuff like he
Right.
wrote. He wrote Beyonce records. He
I'm
wrote
giving him
all
that.
of that.
Right, but I'm talking
You're
about
gonna get a
actual.
better project.
I'm talking about actual Future on the song. What variety is he giving you?
No, we said
Have you
artists.
listened to Future?
Yes.
So you're saying like if you're going to compare like
You know what Jada's giving you.
yeah. But I think Future, there's like a lot of versatility there. So if you look at like What a Time to Be Alive,
Everything.
versus fucking like
DS2. I Served the Baby
Yeah.
sounds just like it.
nah,
Sounds
it's
like it
not the
belongs
same
on.
shit.
I can't stand with y'all on that he has variety. I can't say that.
Why?
Who said
I can't say that. Future.
He does.
He does.
But like what
Right,
I just
he's
want
a
you to tell
songwriter
I just want you to
too.
tell
I
me what
told
the
you.
Didn't
range
he
is.
produce Sierra's album?
Yes.
So are we speaking about his production credits or
talking
him
everything.
physically on the song
I'm-
That
sounding
is
different?
included
I said
in
to
him
do a
being an
project.
artist.
We're talking about him on the song sounding different and having range and variety.
No, I said
We're
if
talking
you
about
have
him
to-
being an artist.
If you have to do a
That's original.
project and somebody to work with
Right.
you on the project.
And you
He
said
can give you a variety of songs.
right, and you were speaking of
Jada
his
is going
presence.
to give you just 16 bars.
Hold on, you were
That's
speaking
not
about his
fair to
presence
say
on the
either.
song,
You
right?
can't just say that,
Presence,
my nigga. Like
just working
just
the whole
16
If we're
project.
ain't
speaking
good
about
enough.
presence,
No. When I say that, like Jada's gonna he'll build you rap songs.
he'll build you and he'll build you a melody, he'll build you a hook, all the same things that
Yes.
Future will do.
But let me
What?
ask the one
Jada.
thing that niggas ain't
Better.
the one thing that niggas
can't say
never
that.
put
Yes.
into the equation
can't
is
say
who
that.
the fuck is producing the album?
Future has not made a hook better than Money,
Who's
Power,
producing
Respect.
it?
All about the Benjamins. What
That's
hook is that?
arguable. That's subjective, so it's arguable.
Jada wrote that.
What,
I
all
didn't
about the
say Jada wrote
Benjamins?
that.
So what are we arguing?
We're talking about his presence on a song.
No.
All right, so wait, so
Said-
how are we? How
and
are
he
we?
write a better hook than that.
Juwan,
Jada didn't write that.
Juwan.
So we're talking
So
about
you
production
can't
credits. We're
argue.
talking about okay.
Everything you're saying is subjective. The only way we could quantify that is numbers, right?
Okay, I want you to just tell me a
But
fire
if
future.
you're
hook.
gonna add numbers, then you gotta take the artistic value out of it.
Tell me a fire future hook. And I love Future.
Give you a fire future hook? Are we serious?
Yeah.
So Mask Off wasn't a fire hook.
Percocet, Molly Percocet.
It don't like you're saying
No,
it like
I'm-
that. You're
No,
saying it like that.
My nigga, that shit dropped.
Jesus
that shit was
fucking
going
Christ.
crazy. Y'all niggas is bugging.
That's
I
literally
could go a whole
true.
party
It's
and
you.
never play one
This-
Jadakiss song.
This nigga's like Percocet,
I
Molly
could go
Percocet.
a whole
Do you
party
understand?
And now
you,
I'm not, and I like Jada.
niggas
I
might
love
stab
Jada.
you in Atlanta for saying that.
Like that's what
You can't say that shit in Atlanta, nigga. They will kill you.
niggas.
They gonna
get-
kill you for Jadakiss soon anyway.
It's
Right?
like, you live closer
might-
to New
you
York.
Gotta go to Atlanta
It's
now.
like-
You're worried about the wrong
It's like-
shit.
Nah, I'm just saying, like,
Nah, no, I'll be honest. I can say
right.
I can say that shit about Jada in New York and maybe get a pass. Niggas might get mad. Niggas will definitely stab you over Future in Atlanta.
But here's the thing, like even that, Molly Percocet, Mask
But that's
Off,
the answer?
a lot of that is the
that
beat.
wasn't the best one.
Which is why I
So,
keep saying
what- a lot of
niggas
that is
Not just the
never.
beat, it's how he says it. It's everything.
But
The vibe of the
Yeah, 'cause
song.
if it's just-
My nigga, the
Anyone else
vibe
doing that
don't-
song, it would be trash.
the vibe
not true.
doesn't
You can't say that. That's not
necessarily start with lyrics. The vibe
Michael Jackson
always
said,
starts.
Mama say, my Michael saw, and niggas went crazy. What does
Yeah,
that?
because
that's
of the
nothing.
production on that
Exactly.
one particular
And that
part.
was the tail end of the
Mama
song,
say,
no?
Mama say, Michael say.
And,
It was the vibe.
and
It
you see,
wasn't
that's
what
the
he was
tail end
saying.
of the song. I take that part of the song and start it, like loop it in the beginning, blending it out of another song into that with that part. The end
Talk
of the
to
song.
him, Brad.
Come on, son. What are y'all talking about?
What does that have to do with Future and Jada?
No, I'm just saying. You just try to discredit it. You're like, that's the end of the song. He just gave you a part of the
I
song.
was just trying to say that that's not a hook.
Nothing.
I was trying to say that's not a hook. That's the
don't-
part I was trying to. That's all I was trying to say. It's not a hook. It's not a chorus.
Niggas moving the goalposts.
Yep. Yeah. Welcome to my world.
I just want to know a fire.
Welcome to this
Just tell me a fire
How you
Future
feel?
hook.
That shit's crazy.
And not to mention, no disrespect to niggas who don't make music. Niggas don't really know how to create a vibe. So niggas can't say how simple or difficult it is to create a vibe in the studio. A producer give you a track, you have to give that track essence. They give it the base is like the foundation. What you do with the beat, we heard
All that I'm saying,
everything because
Future's
nigga,
actual music
the production of the fucking
isn't
song
that
makes
versatile
the song.
between his own songs. I know
am
he
I-
writes
I'm
Drunken
not
Love.
saying-
I know he
I'm not
writes for
saying-
Ciara.
Am I bugging?
But
I'm
his
not saying-
own songs,
Of course,
don't have
the
that.
essence of his
As far
songs are
as
going to
the
have the
artist
same
of
vibe, but
art,
those songs are versatile.
getting
It's
Prime
not the same shit.
example.
What is the same shit about him? He's
What's
talking about
the
different
Kerry
shit?
Hilson. Kerry Hilson is a phenomenal artist.
Yeah.
As a pen, her pen game is undisputed.
Yeah.
But her own songs, she's never had a very. Her career as an artist isn't better than her career as a writer.
Yeah, because Beyonce.
So
stomped
there's
that
some
out.
people that can actually make songs because they just know how to create a vibe.
Yeah, Beyonce shut that down.
You said who?
Beyonce shut that down.
Did y'all see how good she? Well, y'all can't answer. You saw how good
Kerry
she
Hilson?
looked.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
Motherfucker.
Nah, recently though.
You know she like 6 feet, right?
Really? Yeah, I did know that actually. I did know that.
Yeah.
What's up?
That's
Yeah.
NBA kids.
I mean, that's unfortunate because I think she definitely was talented. She had the look or whatever. That it just didn't go.
What did she do? What was the actual issue with her and Beyonce?
I don't know.
It was-
but
she
Beyonce-
said something about
She
Beyonce
alleged
once,
that.
and then it was quiet for after
I
that.
think
down
she
and have
alleged
some
that she
babies
wrote
or
some
some
shit,
shit like that.
right?
Or
I
maybe
don't-
she said she was better.
I don't know exactly what it was, but she said
It
something
was
about
go
Beyonce.
It was
sit
too
down
much.
and have some babies, essentially. That's what it was.
Who?
That's what Kerry Hilson said.
She went to sit down and his.
Go tell him what she said about Beyonce was
Oh.
basically get out the way so some of us other ones could get on and go have some babies.
Shit doesn't really work like that.
Yeah, man. How you gonna ask that?
It's like, could you stop being successful so we
Can
could?
you please slow
Oh,
down?
all y'all podcasts out there, stop.
That's some hater shit.
Yeah, that's some hater shit.
That's some
Rogan,
That's
stop.
some hater shit.
Speaking about hater shit, we deviated from the hater Mos Def,
Yeah.
right?
Nah, it was definitely some hating shit, man.
Yeah, and I think this plays into exactly
Niggas
what.
ain't heard too comfortable by Future.
Damn,
not
that's
fire?
right. That's crazy.
That's not fire. Nah, I'm just
We
saying.
just
this is
mid.
bothering me.
I was just
My bad.
mid talking.
My bad. But listen to it though.
I'm sure.
Next time you're in the car with your shorty, just put it on.
I'll listen, and I'm
see what the vibe is.
sure it sounds exactly like
Just
the rest
just
of
put it on the car.
There's two
Put it on in
comfortable
the car
songs.
with your
Life is
shorty
good.
in there. See what the vibe is, huh?
There's two comfortable songs.
What's
sound
you
like
tell
Life
me?
is
No.
Explain this vibe with your
No.
shorty that you
Brad,
said.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
DJ
Don't do
Explain the
that.
vibe in the explain it to
don't do
shorty.
that.
Explain the
No,
vibe.
Don't do
DJ
that.
Brad.
I'm done
Don't do
talking.
that.
Explain
Too
the vibe.
comfortable and life is good.
All right, y'all just
No,
y'all
they're
let me
not the same
fucking
song.
talk.
They're not the same song.
I don't care about Future no more. It's over. We on the Mos Def now.
Yeah, all right,
Thank you.
go ahead.
Mos Def.
Shout out to Mos Def.
Shout out to Mos Def. Chicago.
But you the one who actually said you're Mos Def fan.
No, I definitely am a Mos Def fan, but he's a hater here. He's wrong here.
But this is exactly kind of what Pop was talking about, Mos Def. When somebody don't get bitches, Mos Def definitely does not get any bitches. Right? I'm pretty
That's
sure about
not
this.
true.
You know how you know it's true?
Mos Def, no
Here's
bitches.
why. Erica Badu was giving them to every neo soul motherfucker. They all got kids with her. Mos Def still ain't get one.
That's not true
Oh
either.
shit.
So what about Talib?
Talib probably don't get no bitches either.
What?
Oh,
Come
man.
on, my nigga.
Let's
Talking
be
about
real.
niggas that got
Come
time.
on,
man.
my nigga.
Let's be
Damn.
real.
Talking about niggas that got time, though.
Stay out the
Talib
Midwest.
got a podcast.
Yeah, he got time.
All right, well, if you got time. Talib, chances are low. It's okay.
Yo, that's collateral damage. He didn't even do nothing wrong. Like, why you shooting at Talib Kweli?
He just said Talib don't have one with Erica Badu either. Yeah, he probably ain't getting none.
Listen, man, like that's wild because now you insulting Erykah Badu. Like everybody's supposed to just get a crack at it or something.
Jay
That's
Electronica
wild.
got one.
Huh?
Jay Electronica got
Wait, how
one.
many?
What does
kids
that
she
mean?
got?
What does that
Jay
mean?
Electronica?
She's in the industry.
150,000
She
got
so
one?
happened to be with a couple niggas in the industry. That's how shit happens. People meet people at work.
Didn't
Y'all
Common
wildin'
catch it?
right now.
Didn't Common catch it for a
See,
little
I
bit?
feel like I'm the only feminist here because y'all niggas is wildin'.
Oh.
All
Y'all
right,
niggas is
Nah,
wildin'.
Well, you being
y'all,
feminist.
that nigga's wildin'. Talking about y'all niggas.
Nah, but you was
be the
offering her
feminist.
up. Like,
No,
well,
I
niggas
did-
ain't beat
I
Erykah Badu
did
yet.
not. No.
You're chilling, babe.
He said, based off of his calculation,
Star. You didn't
Yes.
that she was giving up the pussy to all of these neo soul niggas.
Yeah.
I said,
And you
if
mad
that's
because
the
you
case,
was a neo soul nigga? You
no.
get it.
I'm saying.
Did. That's the crazy
No,
part.
I'm not. I'm not a
Nah,
neo soul
son.
nigga.
That's a blessing. Good
I'm
job.
Baif.
You
I'm just
caught
Baif.
Baif.
I'm
That's
just
something a
Baif.
neo soul nigga would say though.
No,
I'm just
I'm
Baif.
just
It's
Baif.
definitely
It's
yeah.
right.
a
Just
single name. There's no last name.
I don't
That's neo
identify. I
soul.
don't identify as
My,
neo
my
soul.
last name is actually Wavy.
Yo,
The light
And
of the
nobody
way.
knows it.
Erica had the
Right
window
away.
seat. He had the middle seat. He was right next to Erica Badu on the plane.
I helped her take the panties off.
There you go. You
When she was
killed
walking
that.
down the street, I was the
Yeah,
one.
man. I can't let y'all continue
Fire.
to disrespect this queen, man.
But what I'm not
Change your life in
disrespecting because I
2024?
didn't say
Yes, sir.
that everybody beat. I'm saying
I didn't
based
say
off
everybody.
Of this nigga's booty ass calculation.
I didn't say everybody. I said Mos Def did
You
it.
said all them neo soul niggas. How come he
Listen,
ain't
man, we
beat?
gotta
Out
take
of
Erica
recording.
out of this, man. This is wild.
Erica is a respectable young lady.
Yeah.
That's
That
fucked
don't
up,
mean that she's
Donnell.
not.
That's
She ain't
a
young.
beautiful
Fucked up,
lady.
Donnell.
That don't mean I would
And
never
she
say
got
somebody's
a
respectable or
wagon.
not respectable based on who they was or the
got
amount
a
of people they had
wagon.
sex with.
Yeah.
I can't
But she got
say
a
that.
kid by Jay Electronica. She got a kid by Andre 3000. She got a kid by one of them back in the day artist niggas.
She don't believe in plastic, right?
Who?
Erica Badu.
I don't know.
Listen, man.
I mean, she don't seem like
when,
it.
when the nigga Andre 3000
I wouldn't
pull up and
disrespect.
beat the shit out of the nigga with that flute.
I wouldn't disrespect.
Huh?
Yeah, Andre 3000.
Pause.
That flute.
Pause.
That's disgusting.
That was crazy.
That's disgusting.
That was insane.
Listen, man.
You got to say pause when you say that.
Say what?
Andre 3000 pull up and beat niggas with that flute.
I didn't say that.
on,
I didn't say
You
that.
did.
I said beat the
Exactly.
shit out of. Pause. All right.
Did y'all
Pause.
niggas listen to that album?
No.
The flute shit?
Yeah.
Nah, don't disrespect, man. Like, I didn't listen to it, but I'm sure it's
I
fantastic.
did.
Go back to being disrespectful, man. What's wrong with you?
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying, like, you know, let's
I'm not saying go back to being disrespectful. Now he's no
fine.
disrespect. Look at Erica Badu's dating history over here.
Oh my God.
Jesus
I hate
Christ,
this.
this turned into
Yeah, I really don't
slut
like
shaming.
this.
This is
There's no
nasty.
fault. I'm not slut shaming at all.
Juwan,
I'm not-
I don't want to.
I'm doing the opposite
Stand
of
up for
slut
yourself.
shaming.
Stand up for yourself. Don't do this.
I'm doing the opposite of slut shaming. I'm loser shaming.
She only dated 3 niggas that
I'm
you know.
loser shaming. No, that's not true.
Common, and Common's not a loser.
Right. I'm
Jay
loser shaming
Electronica.
Mos Def.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
by saying that he didn't get a crack at Erykah Badu and everybody else did, you're kind of slut shaming her.
No, that's not slut shaming because I don't think anything's wrong with it.
Yeah, Common, Andre 3000, the DOC.
I genuinely don't.
The qualifications of whether you're successful or not is whether or not you slept with Erykah
No, no,
Badu
no.
is crazy.
In the neo soul circle, if Erica Badu wasn't showing you no love, you was probably kind of trash.
Yeah, man, I can't sign off on that, but
Because you're a Mos Def fan.
nah, it has nothing to
You
do
just
with
got
that. You're
joints. Because
wildin'.
before you Mos Def didn't have bitches either.
Most definitely didn't have bitches is funny. I mean, that is absolutely
I'm
false.
just saying.
I
saying.
thought-
Niggas is in whole relationships, man. You try to get me in trouble though.
Do you see this?
What?
Carl. So Erica Badu dating history includes Carl Jones, Jay Electronica, the DOC, Common, Andre 3000, and there's a bitch on here too. I don't know what she got going on.
Mos Def put out 72 albums. Jay Electronica put out one album in 20 years.
Yeah.
Nah, he got like 3 albums. He got an album with Hove too.
That's the album.
Nah, he got another album before that.
Exhibit A and Exhibit.
Yeah.
Them should have 3 songs on it, and it was just like mixtapes.
Well, you know. It's par for the course.
Listen, man. Like, I mean, he's a different type of artist. Whatever.
I'm
works
just
for him.
saying. I
My thing
understand why
is-
Mos Def cannot relate to Drake.
Most Def.
He don't have bitches.
I can't say whether or not he has bitches. I can't say what's going on with Most Def right now.
Over under. If you had to take the bet, you're a gambling man. You got more.
I know, it
Mos
might
Def
be-
got
it might
more
be-
bitches.
It might be a lack of bitches right now.
Okay.
It might be a lack of bitches. But what I'm saying as far
He lacks
as,
so many bitches. He changed his
and
name.
like I've seen some of the fits he's been wearing. Like I don't know what's going on right now. But he might just be
lacking.
on. This is his journey wherever he's at. But he's a hater right now.
He's lacking him.
There's some hating shit because to say Drake isn't hip hop because he's not rapping a certain way, he's not doing shit. 50 made pop songs, mad rappers did pop songs, Jay's made pop songs. Niggas would never say that about them niggas.
It's a fact. And I don't know, like, how you can say that Drake isn't hip hop when Drake has shown you very, like,
Kisses made pop songs.
and it's not just making pop songs. Like the actual rapping, he raps,
Yeah, he raps.
and he probably raps better than Mos Def.
Nah. That's
He does.
Come on.
He does.
Listen, man.
Come on.
Go ahead,
I
say
wouldn't
something,
go-
because then you got to do numbers. Like I'm doing numbers game, like you said.
No. I didn't say he's not as successful. I'm talking about if we're talking about the physical act of rapping, the skill of
Yes.
rapping. I don't know, man. That's a reach. Baif by the way, I apologize. And the going back, talking about Redman and niggas being better rappers than Redman, I actually spun back and listened to a couple Redman joints. That was false. Redman can rap, nigga.
Nigga,
Yeah,
bars.
Niggas went back and like, you know, put the Rockwilder on and a couple other joints. that nigga can rap.
Bars.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Reg got pressed.
That's disrespectful.
Reg got pressed.
Oh yeah.
Redman pulled up on
Got
it.
stuck in muddy water.
That'd be crazy.
Redman went to Lux.
I wouldn't say I'm a Redman fan, but like there's songs he put out that I like.
What was the conversation? It was him or Joe Button who can rap better?
It
I
was a
think that-
top 5 from.
No, Joe Budden could. I still feel like Joe Budden could
I
rap
think
better.
they was
than,
doing like a jersey list.
yeah, Joe Budden could still rap better than
What?
Redman.
I'm telling you, Drake could probably rap better than Mos Def.
Matter of fact, I take that back. It's closer to it's debatable. It's debatable. Now I'm thinking about it.
I don't know.
Niggas gotta go back and listen to Redman. Is all I'm saying. I listened. It's not as open and shut as niggas said before. Yeah, man.
That's y'all Jersey shit that y'all got to deal with.
I mean, all y'all got is Nas from
Who?
Queens. That's all y'all got.
You got
Nas, Banks, 50.
All them
Biggie,
niggas is
Jay
trash.
Z, Nas.
He's
Okay,
crazy.
you're reaching.
He's crazy.
Right?
Jay
Well,
from Brooklyn. I ain't say New York.
Oh,
I said Queens.
You
LL and
Banks
Nas.
Banks is
That's
not
it.
trash. That's
You
a,
are
that's
crazy.
LL and Nas. That's it.
well,
Mobb
it's not-
Deep.
Come on, bleep
Yeah.
Mob
that.
Deep,
that's what-
mid.
Bleep that.
You
Niggas
are
used to listen to
crazy.
unit mixtape from the bus. Dog.
See how that shit feel though?
Yeah,
Niggas be like,
crazy.
nah, son, fuck out of here. Yeah, we gonna be partial to the niggas in Jersey, of course.
I am not actually.
But the
I am
crazy
not
part-
partial to
Well,
anybody from
I
Jersey.
am.
I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
he's
that.
Atlanta.
I respect Jersey
I don't
niggas.
rep Atlanta at all by any
You
means.
do.
You just told me.
Migos and Future is your shit. Those
You just
1 and
told me
2.
niggas would stab me.
I said I like Migos albums. I like Gunna. That doesn't mean I'm automatically like a Atlanta rapper. They make good music. Like that's crazy. Niggas
Nobody
act
said they
like
didn't.
niggas act like
That's your shit.
Niggas from Atlanta dropped music and then everybody started copying the sound. Everybody sounded like they was from Atlanta for a minute. All right,
That's true.
we can move on, man.
All right. I don't know. Because I mean, everybody sound like Drake now. Everybody rap and sing on it. So everybody Canadian?
I mean, there was people doing that shit before Drake though. So
Doing
can't
it
say
before Drake, right? And how many people do it after is very different.
rap singing was a thing before. Ja did it. 50 did it. Other
I'll be
people did
sure
it.
did it.
That's fine. But nobody started really doing it. More people did it after Drake than before Drake.
No, more people did it after Ja Rule. Because Ja Rule was the, come on, man.
Because here's the thing. Ja Rule still had R&B singers on his hooks.
He did.
Right?
But,
Drake
He
literally
was-
eliminated the R&B and hip hop feature.
yeah.
Nah, cause Drake has had R&B hooks on his songs too.
That whole first album with Trey Songz.
He had Trey Songz on a hook.
Successful.
He had
Okay.
Rihanna on a hook. Wasn't
Then he
Chrisette
had-
Michelle on
then
a
he
hook?
had himself on a lot of other ones too.
That wasn't his song. The Chrisette Michelle song. That
That's
was
the
Rick
one.
Ross.
But he was still on a hook with
Right?
the song he was involved in.
But now, do you remember the amount of every hip hop song that was played on the radio was a rapper, R&B song, R&B artist on the hook, right?
That's
Chris eliminated now.
Did a hook.
You said that's what?
Eliminated now for the most part.
Not a rapper does.
What do you
it.
mean?
Now it's the rapper doing the hook, singing his own hook, and rapping his own verses.
Okay, so how many rappers have done that?
What, since Drake,
Sing their own hooks.
Future.
Future?
Future
Right?
was doing that. Future been doing that.
Nigga,
He was doing it before Drake.
T-Pain was doing that.
He was not doing it before Drake.
It's impossible.
Future wasn't.
He was not doing it before Drake.
Future was out before Drake.
No. Future
He was not doing it before Drake. Right? And I've heard
which,
Future stuff.
which album are we talking about?
We're talking about when Drake first started doing this from his mixtapes.
But was he singing his own hooks or was
Best
he
I ever
doing
had. He's
songs
singing.
and then he was rapping?
His
Best I ever had, he's
his
singing the
mixtapes,
hook.
The come ups, he was singing on them shits.
Wait, so Future wasn't out before Best I Ever Had?
No.
No. Future wasn't out before comeback season.
Yeah, like, it's not close. And even if you
You gotta
listen to
think.
sure?
Drake been
Yes.
out for a minute. Go back to Degrassi.
I feel like Future was out for a minute too.
Who you talking
Nah,
about? Future's
go
first
back to
mixtape?
Degrassi and then trace back when Future
I
popped
don't
up.
know anything about
even before
Degrassi.
Future was Future, when he was called Meathead with the Dungeon Family, pause, he wasn't singing his hooks.
I didn't know he went by that. Like
That was.
See?
You know,
But I feel like you do research to insult niggas.
You know what the
No, I
Dungeon
don't.
family is?
Huh?
You know what the Dungeon family is?
Nah.
That's
crazy.
It's a music collective in Atlanta, which Future was a part of. It's
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I've actually heard of that.
That's Goody Mob. That's
Yeah, I've actually heard of
Slim
that.
Calhoun. That's
Yeah.
Outkast. But since he did it, every artist now sings their own hooks. Gunna does his own hooks. Lil
Thug.
Baby does his own hooks.
Yeah,
Thug
but
does his own hooks.
I would say a lot of artists are spin-offs from like people before that. So if you're
Drake.
talking about, I wouldn't say Drake because you could say like, well, I don't know if Wayne was doing it necessarily.
It's like a
'Cause
thing.
Wayne was singing. Was Wayne not singing before Drake?
Nope.
Nope. And remember, Drake's whole thing was he was a singing, rapping nigga.
'Cause
I'm a rap
Wayne
and
was
sing on this
singing-
song.
Because Wayne was singing on shit before.
What?
Wait. So wait, was no. I'm just trying to pinpoint the dates. I might be off. So the Carter 1 wasn't out before Drake.
The Carter one.
Carter 2 wasn't out before Drake. Am I bugging?
The Carter 1 or the Carter 2? Are you talking about like
Either
hustle?
one.
Are you talking about like
Yeah,
the hustle
hustle
music,
music.
shit?
Yeah.
Like, that's not singing though.
And-
What?
The Carter?
That's not singing.
And,
I feel like
Hustle
all-
music isn't Brad. Is hustle music Wayne singing?
and Carter 2, right? Drake was around by Carter 2.
He's just talking.
He's talking. No.
It's
not-
he's
Baby,
singing
you
on that.
know that I'm just trying. What do you say, baby?
You just sang.
That's not singing, bro. He's talking. He's
yeah,
not.
no, he's harmonizing.
But Drake,
Is that Drake singing?
but even nevertheless,
Harmonizing and singing.
Oh, I gotta listen.
Drake was around for Carter 2 more or less, right? And I've always said this about all the Carters. You can kind of hear who's what on each Carter.
You do that with everybody, man.
I don't.
That's
It's true.
Crazy. And then you're biased. Like we
Why
can't
am I
even
biased?
discuss it with-
Carter
because you
2
know
came
how
out
Drake
05.
smells.
Oh man.
That's why you're biased.
So-
You're a Drake fan.
The
I
Carter
don't deny it.
2
You're a
came
Future
out
fan, so you're
05.
biased.
No, I'm
Comeback
not
season
biased.
came
I'm,
out.
not a
I'm
Future
asking
fan?
for. I am a Future fan, but I'm not biased. I'm asking for facts. If
But
I'm
I'm,
wrong,
giving
I'm
you
wrong.
the facts now.
Carter 2 came out in 05. Comeback season came out in 07. When
Okay.
comeback season came out, Drake was singing with, it was him and Trey Songz basically sounding like the same nigga. Trey was rapping like Drake, and Drake was singing like Trey.
So you said it came out in 07.
07.
Okay, let me see something.
Before that, though, it was Ja Rule. Ja Rule, where would I be without you? It's this. Ja Rule was singing on the hooks,
So
Kinda like a
even though he had
Yo, Reg,
he
I'm
was
a-
duetting. He was
kinda a
duetting.
sing.
I'm gonna read you the Carter 2 track list. You tell me where the
right?
singing is.
And
at.
I'm not saying that people didn't do it before him.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that
And
he
you think Drake listened to that and was like, all right, bet that's how I'm gonna craft my shit after?
There's you can't say that. You can't say that Drake was not influenced by the tapestry.
But
of
I'm just
hip-hop,
talking about from a
period.
I'm just talking about from a
Tapestry.
singing
You can't
perspective.
really pinpoint.
I'm just talking
really
about from a
can't
singing
pinpoint.
perspective.
You know what?
You know what I mean? You can't pinpoint
From a singing
where a
perspective.
nigga got his influence.
you get what I'm saying? Like
That's like saying 50 Jack Ja Rule whole style.
I mean, that's
Did he?
arguable.
didn't it?
It's arguable, but did he?
He did it.
No one's saying he's jacked his style. I'm just saying
just- people
you
say
made
that.
fun of him for singing on songs and then you did it. So, like, I mean,
Yeah.
Was he making fun of him for the action of it, or he was just saying you a bitch and you sing?
He was just making fun of everything that
Yeah.
had to do with
no,
Drake.
I
did a
understand that. Like, I mean, he made fun of him for singing. He did the same thing. But, I mean, I'm not knocking 50 for it. I'm just saying if you could get away with it, get away with it. But that's what happened.
I think he just made fun of Ja Rule.
I-
as
yeah.
a-
No, he literally made fun of him for singing.
He did.
Call him
He
Little
said
Tupac.
something about you sing on the song, something like the Cookie Monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if Ja Rule had on a pair of green and white dunks,
Yeah.
green and white dunks is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Like it's
but
just
then
whatever.
to wear them the next day is kind of wild, no?
Nah, man. Southside.
I guess. You biased. Niggas doing
but here-
mental gymnastics to just
Nah, here's what
justify
we
shit.
do. Go look at the top 100 or top 10 rap songs from.
Ain't
2000
nobody saying niggas didn't copy Drake, but then at the same time, you could say Drake copied niggas when niggas was doing super flow and niggas was arguing over who did that first.
Right. I'm not saying it, but what I'm saying is that the influence that Drake had,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because after Drake did it, and Drake did it so well, it changed the way people approach music.
Or were niggas just trying to steal shit that was basically like successful? This is what's
Which
working.
is fine. Whatever you're trying to do, It's successful because Drake made it massively successful.
Because let's
All right,
not
so
act
look.
like niggas ain't rip off Future, niggas ain't rip off Wayne, niggas ain't rip off.
I'm not saying.
All right,
get
so
it.
look, I'm gonna read the top 10 songs from
and
2000.
that's what Drake does. He rips off artists.
That's
low
not
key.
true at all.
I'm not saying he rips them off in terms of steals their shit.
too talented
but
to
he
possibly.
does sort of hop on trends
Yes.
to stay relevant.
To stay relevant.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what you're supposed to do.
I guess.
But when was he not relevant? When was he ever in fear of when was he in jeopardy of non-relevance?
He's not in jeopardy of non-relevance because he stays close to everybody that's up and coming, and he stays on trend before they become trend. So that's what I'm saying.
So he stays on trend before. So he just has a good eye for talent and an ear for talent.
And he often outpaces
Kinda like
the people
Kanye.
he attaches to.
I guess you could argue that.
Yeah.
So the top.
No, because all right, check this out. If I know you're about to be successful, no matter what I do, of course Drake could be the gasoline on the fire, but the fire was going to be the fire regardless. So I know you're going to be successful, but if I hop on the track, you get there faster, and then I can still claim credit for getting you there, even though you probably would have ended up there regardless.
Let me ask you a question. Does he actually claim credit, or that's just a thing people say?
Nah, you don't have to claim credit if everybody's saying it, my nigga. You don't have to say it at that point.
I think he just has a good eye for talent.
All right, man, I guess.
If you work with it, if you work with somebody in their up and coming years, like that, and they just happen to
Migos, I feel like would have been
That's
Migos
who.
without Drake.
If you want to say anybody's rapping and singing on
Nelly.
songs, Missy.
She was Nelly for sure, and Nelly went diamond. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nelly started doing country really, because Hot in Here he's not singing. Hot in Here he's not really
hot
singing.
it's getting hot.
Then he have the girl.
And then he has the girl on
Yeah,
her.
it's a duet.
Yeah,
What you want, niggas to be Luther Vandross on the hook?
Which
Brad.
is essentially what Drake started to do.
You listen to Hustle music?
Yeah,
He was singing on that shit.
it's kind of a sin.
Oh, he's just caping for Reg today. You
No,
just
He's
no,
not
he
caping.
wasn't.
I was,
But niggas agree with me.
I
He's
said
caping
it's
for
kinda-
Red.
I said
5
no.
minutes ago.
Because he just listened to the song.
I said
But
it's kind of.
Here's the thing: you arguing that I never said Drake did it first.
He's not.
Yeah.
I'm saying
not just
Drake did it
rapping.
so well, it
It's not.
changed the way everybody else approached
Okay.
music after.
If you listen to it,
That's
guess.
undeniable.
All right, yeah.
it's like it.
I
Whack
can
it out.
say
Oh,
yeah, but then you got to think about all of the people that was out around that time. That's Kanye.
'Cause it's not
late
I'm the
registration,
fireman,
Dropout
Think
came out
about
in
how he says
2004.
that and how
late
he says
registration
the-
was 2006. Kanye was crooning on songs too,
Right, but
So-
most of it, Kanye
and he had John Legend with him.
So Kanye really started was 808 and Heartbreaks was when he started to like switch and sing,
Before then,
right? And that's when Kid Cudi was doing most of his shit. But you're saying before then with John Legend, exactly? He had an R&B singer on.
No. I'm saying the same premise of a rap nigga who is duetted with a singing nigga that just propelled, you just adopt that. Kanye had 2 whole albums before Comeback Season came out. He had an album out around the same time as Carter 2.
He did.
So all of these that you got to think about that time period. It was a lot of singing rap niggas.
And I'll tell you, I think they did influence Drake to an extent, but none of them took it to the level and said, "Oh no, I'm not getting anybody else to do a duet. I am gonna actually sing. I'm not gonna harmonize. I'm gonna sing on this hook."
Drake, hands down, is the only.
And then-
I think is the only rap.
And then
nigga
you
that
get
can
Gunna and other
actually
people,
sing.
and they're like, "Oh, fuck that. I'm just gonna."
But people
Do the verse
still
and then-
have R&B people on hooks. I think it
It's
depends
very
on the
less.
song.
It's far less frequent.
No, I think maybe the problem of that might not be as much a Drake thing as much as a financial thing, because there's less money in music, so there's less features in music.
There's not less features.
I feel like there's less
This ain't
features, my
feature.
nigga.
No, what happens? They did realize, like, oh, I make more money when I just do the hook myself. But
So it's a
you
financial
realize that because after it works when
I
Drake
feel
does
like
it.
there's less features in general, because like you still have to pay people's quotes, and it might not be necessary.
Yeah, but there's mad features now.
But I think it's different when you, like, most of the features we see are features that we kind of expect. So I don't think Future's paying Drake for a feature or vice versa type of shit.
You do not know that.
But I mean, but regardless, even if we
would
expect
bet,
it,
I would bet they're not. There's certain people that aren't paying each other for features.
but here's the thing.
People.
We never really saw features that we didn't expect. That's not often. Because if we did, then we would expect them. So there's not a thing.
That's
It's
a
like
fact. All the
always
dick-
having unexpected features.
Ola Rockefeller was always like.
So when you get Janet Jackson,
That makes
when you get Janet Jackson and Busta Rhymes, let's say, all right, or whatever it is, it's unexpected because you don't expect to see them.
Yeah.
So of course, like you.
No, I'm saying now you're seeing features where you're seeing the same people collab with the same people most of the time.
But it's always
think
been that way.
That's what I'm arguing. Because you look at like
I
Ja
witnessed
Rule,
it.
look at Ja Rule, Ashanti, Fat Joe.
It's always been
Yeah,
that way.
but
had their own
the
little
Ashanti and Fat Joe song before that wasn't a thing.
What do you mean?
Before What's Love, what was the collab between them?
Before What's Love?
There's always going to be a first song that they.
I understand
We're
that,
going
but it
together.
was unexpected. You're acting like it was always a thing. Before What's Love, what was the collab? There wasn't one.
So Future and Drake wasn't.
between Fat
Oh,
Joe,
what's love?
And Ashanti,
between Fat Joe and Ashanti.
yes.
Oh, okay.
But Future and Drake
Ashanti being
weren't
featured
expected
already.
the first time they did it.
Huh?
Future and Drake, the first song they did together, they weren't expected to do it. Then they
Yeah,
did
but
it,
now
and
it's a
then it
regular
becomes
thing.
expected. That's what I'm saying. So when you're like, oh, we see expected features, yeah, every feature we see more or less is going to be expected
Okay, I guess.
because the 1 out of the 10 would be the unexpected one.
You looking this up because you think I'm wrong.
I didn't.
Okay.
I
Did you
wasn't
find it?
alive then. What you want me to say?
You weren't alive then?
You got
Okay,
you.
I was 3 years old, bro.
Really? So you were alive.
I mean,
My fault. I wasn't reading yet.
You weren't reading?
at 3,
No, Cat Williams.
Oh, all right.
that was good. Let's play some voicemails, buddy.
Yo, it's Deshaun from Philly, right? I'm watching the latest Patreon episode, and I just want to tell y'all, I ain't even finished the episode, but I just had to call in. Y'all niggas bugging, right? Lance might have had the best high school career, but Telfair got a point about his high school career. But as far as them niggas in the NBA, Stephon Marbury was the best one out of all of them. The nigga
Yes.
averaged 18 and 9 in the league. He had a couple seasons at 20 points and 8 assists. Sebastian Telfair
Wasn't it
averaged
high
like
school
5
specific
fucking points.
argument?
Lance, the most he ever averaged was 13. There's no way y'all even consider anybody other than fucking Marbury. Kemba Walker was better than Sebastian Telfair in the league, and Lance Stevens in the league.
Yes.
Like, Stephon Marbury is a nigga that I can remember from New York City from that time period. Don't trip. Y'all niggas is bugging right now.
He said, "Don't
Stephon
agree."
Marbury is dead better than all of them niggas. Ain't none of them ever averaged 18, none of them ever averaged 20, except for Kimba. And in the league, he might have been better than Stephon Marbury. Because he had his own team, and he took the niggas to the playoffs.
Wasn't
But let me know what y'all think.
Kemba's not better than, and I seem like I hate Kemba, but Kemba wasn't better than Marbury.
No.
No, he
I
wasn't.
don't think
No
so.
way.
No way.
Marbury was
And
bigger.
Marbury may
Marbury played.
have
Pause.
been better than
Yeah, pause.
his cousin.
He was way better than his cousin.
His cousin got in a lot of trouble. I think. If
But
he
the
didn't-
argument was high school specific, I think.
That's my thing.
The
I was arguing
argument
high
was
school.
The 4 years at Lincoln,
Yeah.
Lance, Steph, Sebastian, and all
Who
of
was
the
better?
Kemba, right, who was better at that time, I think.
I
don't
think there's
it-
a real good
I think
argument.
they
Sebastian's
said-
the best
I
high
think
school New York
he
player
was
ever.
The best one.
in high school,
yes.
right.
I think if he doesn't go, if he went to college, he probably would have been better, but he would have probably not made it out of college.
Crazy? Oh, I'm about to say.
Not
No, he'd have probably got
That's what
himself in
I'm
trouble
arguing,
and not
yeah.
got out of college.
You know-
and then probably never made it to the league.
it wasn't that. It's just one, he wasn't that tall.
Yeah, he was the
Right?
first person out of at his height to go out of high
He
school.
had a solid career though.
He did. He played like 13 years, something like that, right?
But he kind of went unnoticed. Like,
Yeah.
for a lot of
He was on the cover of a magazine in high school, LeBron James.
But everybody was. This is what people don't realize.
No, they
Everyone-
weren't.
Everybody in NBA was nice. Was like the nice nigga in a town. Everybody was.
Yes, I get that.
Austin Rivers. Y'all remember Austin Rivers highlight tape?
Yes, but here's the thing, right? Austin Rivers is another one that people feel like he underperformed, right? Everyone was nice, but out of all the people that was nice, because he's around, Josh Smith was around that 04, 05, whatever,
Right.
right? They weren't on the cover. It was you and LeBron supposed to be the best two.
Right. So he outdid Carmelo, Wade, Lenny Cook probably at that.
There's a
time.
lot of people that could have been that cover besides him and
LeBron.
LeBron. He just wasn't tall enough, right? He didn't have a good enough jump shot, and then his speed gets neutralized when you
In
go
the
against
NBA.
people that's just as fast. When in high school, motherfucker, he was catching the rebound. By the time you turn around, he's at half court.
But that's the point I'm making is that like it changed.
Right, the speed.
Yeah.
Right, so the speed caught up. He didn't have the jump shot, so he couldn't be as effective. He could still be a maybe second string. You know what I mean? Point guard, but he can't be Sebastian Telfair he was in high school.
Right.
Because he doesn't have the size to really compete like that anymore. Because that's a bigger disadvantage. And now his speed isn't as much of an advantage before, and he couldn't shoot that well.
all of them were
He's
better.
like, oh, that was a comprehensive breakdown.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know none of this shit, but I feel like I learned like mad shit just now.
Yeah. But I mean,
Nah.
he'd be all right. I think if he would have improved his jump shot and probably would have helped him some. And I'm not getting in trouble. I do think that played a part. But I think he's not designed to succeed in the NBA. Like Kemba wasn't designed to succeed in the NBA.
But Kemba had like a solid, more than solid career.
did.
Kemba was an all-star many years.
He was, but Kemba had exceptional speed. Kemba was probably faster than Sebastian.
Okay.
All right? Had a better jump shot.
Yes.
That's what helped him.
Okay. Yeah. Kemba's speed is like 90%. I'd say about. Nah, I'm not gonna say.
That's
90.
most of his game.
Yeah, it's like 70. That's what we were trying to tell Pop last week. Like, it's not about Kemba's physical ability to dribble the basketball. You know, it's his speed.
That's why when his knee went,
Knees were
And a
exactly-
factor in whether or
that's
not
what-
he's
that's-
better or worse.
no, just handle wise.
Handle. Like who has
Like dribbling the
Kyrie.
ball.
Yeah.
It's not speed with Kyrie. Kyrie just literally you get lost.
He'll mix you.
Yeah, you'll get lost. So it's
And then-
Kemba, you just can't catch him.
Kemba,
It's like a
So
cat.
it
Kyrie
doesn't
will
mean
crush
he's
you
a
with a
better
walking.
dribbler. It just means
Exactly.
he's faster than you.
Huh?
yes.
Yeah.
But he's
No, but he
good
has a
with
good
his
dribble.
Great dribble because
Right.
at moving at that speed, you
to
have
keep
to
the
be-
ball.
Oh yeah.
The ball, you have
Right.
to be really good.
But like you said, Kyrie would just cross you walking. Kyrie can just do it in and out and probably hit the shit out of you. You know.
And then
Pause.
he makes you move out of
Yeah, Kyrie has
Kyrie's
everything,
making you
every
move.
twitch in his body
Yeah.
down with it. Kemba's just naturally like a, you know.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
just fast.
And
But
Kyrie,
he makes you move one way, and his burst he's beating you.
Yeah.
to
He can do
that
this
next
faster
thing.
than you, right? He can do this faster than you. That's all.
Yeah.
Kyrie's gonna make you move, and then he's like,
Just
I'm
walk
making
around
two
you.
moves, and you can't recover.
Relate that back to Sebastian Telfair. Now he's not tall enough, so now somebody 6'5" did a step back,
Okay.
he can't shoot.
and he can't shoot. I don't need to be. You know what I mean?
Don't let you go past me.
I'll send you
What?
my 7-footer.
I learned mad shit just now. See, I was about to do an MMA breakdown last week, but Darnell made me feel a way about it, so I'm probably never going to do this again.
More men, amazing.
See? That's just crazy.
Play another voicemail.
How you ruin MMA for me, my nigga?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Rock. Calling my dogs back again, man. Salute, first off, man. This podcast is the illest out. I need y'all to know that. Hey, on that last week's episode, man, y'all was talking about if you're marketable, man. Y'all was debating about that black and white actors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Pop, I get the point Pop was making. Pop, you my dog, but I get exactly what Amar and Darnell was saying, man. The fact of the matter is, money is the key subject, right? When you talk about it, you got to use what's marketable. But race plays the biggest factor, and the reason being is it's mad white actors, actresses that do all types of crazy stuff. Y'all can run down the list. Y'all talk about a lot of them, and they still get used for movies, despite whatever they did. It doesn't matter; they still get used. But whenever a black actor, an actress gets caught in a situation, especially if they're doing something harming somebody that's white, they are no longer marketable at all. Nobody wants to touch them. Period. Liam, you have all these people that have said racial stuff. Liam, Mel Gibson, you got people that shot people, like
Alec
my
Baldwin.
man name, man, that y'all talked about before, or the movie said that shot the cat. You got all types of people that do crazy stuff, man, but they still use them for movies. They still marketable. They still get commercial deals, all types of stuff. So race is the biggest factor because you're still marketable if you're a white person. At the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, no matter what you do, you're still marketable. If you're black, you're not. I'll keep doing big things. That's all I wanted to give my take on that, man.
Good pause. He was,
but you agree.
He was spitting right to that part.
Because when he said it, you was like, hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
It's my man.
When we were talking about the whole like black and white thing, like I understand the point of white actors get away with a lot. So
Yeah.
one of the comparisons to Jonathan Majors was Ezra Miller and the Flash shit,
Yeah.
right? Because he was wild.
He was
He
wild.
was wildin', right?
He abused more than hearts.
way worse shit.
He's
And he wasn't running away from
demon.
anybody.
No.
He was running towards the danger.
yeah.
I think the difference is
What did he
in
do?
It was some wild, like it was some young girl shit
I
and
didn't want to know never.
drugs.
He was getting crazy.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
But I think it all comes down to your base, right? So if you're looking at whether or not someone is profitable post scandal, right? When you look at, and then it's like, it's also like, you know, the dollar amount. So if Denzel got into trouble, does his quote change? Because then that might be a factor. Is he still asking for 20 million versus like 2 million? Because then now it's like, I don't know, maybe we take the risk type of shit.
Yeah.
So I think numbers play a factor, and I think the base plays a factor. If we were still supportive of our own, despite whatever scandal, I think it would definitely change the way it was received. So if it was like, okay, Jonathan Major's numbers and Jonathan Major's support is still high in this community despite whatever the fuck happening,
Yeah.
I think they find a way around it.
So I think two things killed Jonathan Majors. I think he never built a strong black fan base. Right?
Yeah.
Never built that. And then I genuinely don't think.
What movies has he done outside of like stuff that sort of targeted like black people though?
He did Creed, right?
That was, I feel like that's sort of.
I think
a little everywhere,
Yeah.
They were black movies published to be for everyone.
right?
Black casted movies for everyone.
Last Man in San Francisco, he did,
Yeah.
right?
That was like an indie, so
Right.
yeah.
Then he did Harder They Fall.
Yeah, I feel like that was black.
Yeah.
Mass consumed, but that was black. He did White Boy Rick. I think he was in that, but
Right, I've
that
never
wasn't a
seen-
big role.
And watch White Boy Rick.
Lovecraft Country was black.
Lovecraft Country was black.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he did.
Maybe he just didn't do enough, and then he did like the Kang shit. Maybe he just didn't do enough to build the base.
Because here's the thing: if you look at it and you go, he just had 2 number ones, like big number ones, right? So you give him another shot, and then after the movie flops, you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think they saw a black guy and they was like, this movie's gonna work with or without him. This is a chance to get rid of him. Just get rid of him.
I don't know. I think Disney's spinning the block.
Did they bring him back?
Yeah, they.
I hope so. I hope so. I genuinely do hope so.
I think they're going to wait for it to die down a bit. And to be honest, they got time. They weren't really planning on dropping anything soon. So I think they got time to like let things die down. Maybe have him do the whole apology tour, do the rounds. And when people, even if people don't necessarily forgive him, when it's died down enough where people aren't picketing, then.
But I don't think the people are picketing now. I don't think this is crazy outrage.
No, but like Disney's a big optics company. Because like look at everything that happened with Johnny Depp. They're going to make another Pirates movie.
Yeah.
Wait, what
I don't
happened to
know. I
Johnny
think
Depp though?
You don't remember the shit with Amber Heard, but before
was
that,
abusing her
she
allegedly?
accused him of.
But then it come out that like that wasn't what the case.
Yeah, so now as the shit dies down, because Disney's like, oh, we were going to do a Pirates movie with him, but we shut it down. And then Johnny Depp said, well, no matter how much Disney pays me, I'll never work with them again. And I think that's a lie. They took him out of the Harry Potter shit he was supposed to be in.
Was he? What was the like? Was he or she found guilty in that case? Because they were both suing each other, right?
I think that was a civil suit, so I don't know if it was like a guilty thing. I think she lost.
She lost.
She lost, right?
Yeah.
So he, in the end, like he wasn't convicted.
He came out at the end of the day as optics.
They both looked insane.
But
they were wilding.
He looked less.
The only thing
He looked Johnny Depp insane, which is a reasonable amount of insane for Johnny Depp. A normal human being would be.
I remember
wild.
it was the assumption. The consensus was like, yeah, these niggas is crazy, but she's really like out there.
Because she's the one who acted like she wasn't crazy. She was really crazy.
Right.
That's what got her.
Yeah.
Niggas expect Johnny.
Johnny Depp was like, you're just crazy. Yeah, but I do think Jonathan Majors needs to do something that like is a black like cult classic that, because we'll stick by you. R. Kelly, we stuck by R. Kelly for a long time.
That was a cultural thing though, because
What?
we stuck by R. Kelly. Yeah, he was talented. Him being talented was a factor, but then let's not pretend like people don't know like friends and family, and like it's just something in the.
I don't know. Nobody that's pissing on little girls.
I'm not saying pissing on little girls.
Oh.
I'm just saying let's not act like men being with like drastically younger women isn't a thing in the community, or people protecting pedophiles in their families and shit like that. Like there's weird shit that happens like that in the black community.
But why do we protect him?
And it's not just
He
the black
wasn't-
community.
He wasn't our family.
No, because he was talented. People considered him like one of us. Like what I'm saying is,
It's not just the black community. People
At
protect
all.
their own community.
yeah, but I think we let shit slide that a lot of people wouldn't let slide.
That's not facts.
But they
That's
do.
not true.
The white community, the Asian community,
Pee Wee Herman?
I think we
Pee Wee Herman didn't
ostracize.
molest anybody.
Jeffrey Epstein.
I think we
Well, Pee Wee was
ostracize
whacking off in the-
our people more
Yeah,
than
but he
they
didn't
do.
molest anybody. He's just nasty.
Because in
He
one
didn't
breath,
hurt nobody.
I
in
mean,
one
I
breath,
don't even think he lost his shot after he did that.
who? Pee Wee?
But he didn't
Nah,
hurt nobody.
He
was
been
just
had
nasty.
the show. The show was been gone.
When he was jerking off in the movie theater?
Yeah, the show had been gone.
Who did he hurt? It was just gross.
I guess so.
That's traumatic.
Yeah. But I,
mean,
think
It's a movie theater playing porn. Why are you in there at all?
Because you're going to see.
He's
porn.
traumatizing other niggas in the porn theater with him. Nigga, you're all nasty.
Yeah,
It's a room full of niggas watching
a big
porn together.
screen porn.
Yeah, it's just
That's mad gay.
simultaneously just.
That's secondhand.
group porn
yeah,
is
we
wild.
could move on.
Group porn.
Group porn viewing.
Yeah, like we gonna watch it as a group?
What you here to
wild.
see?
I told a nigga that was wild once because he was just like, yeah, me and my boys just be sitting around watching. I was just like, all right. Y'all not, that's not suspect at all. Yeah, man.
Brick Lady's on the run.
She's on the run?
She's on the run.
Yeah, she on the run, man.
To Jamaica.
Gotta
I just saw a
run.
video. She was in Jamaica.
She about
Huh?
to.
Yeah, they said she's on the run.
She
was
about
supposed
to
turn
burn
herself
through
in.
that. Yeah, she gonna burn through that 40K.
Yeah, but Jonathan Majors gotta I told him, go do Power, man. 50.
No.
Call Jonathan Majors.
Nah. He's done.
we
If he does
good.
Power.
It's a good show.
What you mean?
I don't see them.
Jonathan, what's a good show? Jonathan Majors can't be on it?
I don't like his character, like in real life, so it would bother me seeing him trying to be anything in Power.
If Jonathan Majors was Ronnie,
Yeah, Jonathan
Lit.
Majors could play go.
Nah, Ronnie lit. Ronnie on his own is lit.
Jonathan Majors could be Ronnie. It'd be
Who
lit.
is that? Who is Ronnie? What's,
so?
what's that dude?
I
Yeah,
think
he need a
Jonathan
shout
Majors,
out.
maybe he does a supporting
Yeah,
actor
right.
role somewhere that does well.
Gotta be somebody.
He goes on an apology tour,
gotta be
maybe
like
go to rehab,
19
take a few pictures in a church or
40.
some shit. He'll be at.
He gotta be.
He gotta be a 1940s.
Yeah,
Ronnie.
he got to be the token black with the
Oh, he put the
mobsters.
glasses on him and he tucked his polo shirt in and
Nah.
Ronnie.
Nah.
Jonathan Majors as Ronnie would be fire.
That dude who played Ronnie, he's doing a hell of a job. I didn't even realize who it was.
He's not even doing much of a job. He doesn't have much to do.
It's mad funny. He's carried the show. The past 2 weeks,
Yeah,
he's mad funny.
I guess.
I have to watch the show.
Unique. They out there bringing it
He
back.
kicked Shorty out her own
Bring
crib.
him back.
know.
He kicked Shorty out her own crib.
Yo, chill.
yeah.
Unique's wife.
Oh yeah, he ain't see it yet.
No,
All right, y'all.
I have
I
like
watch it.
10 minutes left.
You saw that part then.
Yeah, I saw that
Alright.
part. I'm just saying, chill.
Yeah, we could wrap.
We going to
this up,
Patreon.
man. Yeah, we're going to do the Patreon.
Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. For more content, click over here. And most importantly, sign up for our Patreon. We need the money. Reg, stop lying.